Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the top 8 finals of Combo Breaker 2018. No Coast, no Kings as we get to the start of the Injustice Pro Series Season 2. Aquaman?
Absolutely, guys. I want to hear some noise. It's Injustice 2 here at Combo Breaker. It's the first stop of the Injustice Pro Series. I want to hear you guys make some noise. I'm so excited. This has been one of the best tournaments I have ever seen for this game. The action has been amazing, and guess what? It's not over. We're going to end it right now.
All right, massive upsets left and right. Look at this. Gross versus Silver Eye, 2 guys unfamiliar to the winners portion of top 8s in the deep tournaments, and all of the heroes that you are used to missing. Theo, a guy who hasn't missed an Injustice top 8 in 5 years, gone. Dragon, the Evolution and E-League champion, gone. Samij, perennial top 3, top 4 placer, all gone. New faces, and the lone man, Sonic Fox, on the loser side of things already.
Who would have seen that coming, guys? What a monumental upset it was. And for the rest of these guys, this is a huge opportunity. This is a new start. This is a new season as we are going to kick things off with some incredible action. Gross versus Silver Eye here, looking like they're getting ready to go.
People stand switch and smoking a cigarette, letting you know he is ready. Silver Eye hailing all the way from Philadelphia. Gross representing Florida by representing the Dominican Republic by way of Florida. My guy, Black Adam on the screen versus Hellboy. Let's get into it. Game 1. That's a pretty impressive physique. What do you think?
That's a big man right
All right,
there.
let's focus on the game.
That's Anand Unrama starting things off with the gunshot and coming in with the leaps of faith. But Silver Eye getting checked with a forward 1. No commitment by Gross, though. Not going to get huge damage to start things off.
Yeah, immediate punish there, waking up with that meter that he gained for the first hit. Is Silver Eye leaping around the screen. Hellboy, some of the best momentum in the game in terms of movement and strategy. Gross trying to play defensively using Black Adam.
And utilizing those very big normals that Hellboy has as well with the forward 2. He's going to outspace the forward 1-2, and he's going to out-mobility the dive kicks, but this is going to be a very mobility-heavy matchup, and you're going to see, wow, he absorbed the Palpatine on hit, and he's going to utilize that trait to its full potential here.
Yeah, smart
and start
stuff.
things up.
That specific character power allows Hellboy to absorb hits with hyper armor. Does take a little bit of reduced hit stun, but is able to fight his way out through the last hits. It's Silver Eye playing it safe. There's the overhead, no punish.
Excellent block, though, on the 2-2 mix-up that Hellboy does possess. He can low, he can overhead off of that, and the neutral has been reset, and trying to feint him with these cancels in the air and going into the low.
Now, very tricky stuff coming from Hellboy. What you saw there, that ground pound is a jumping low attack with a massive hitbox. Suction Cup, the Fist of Doom getting all the job done early on. As he tosses gargoyles, not sure if that's going to do anything, but continuation on the combo. We're going to tie this up at 1 life bar apiece.
Absolutely dead even so far. A couple of big mistakes by both of these guys. 2 huge whiffs that got punished, and that is going to be why we are dead even. And we're going to see some lead cancel, and I'm not even too sure what side he was about to land on. But Silver Eye picking things up, and he has a background bounce to play with. He's going to continue this combo into some massive damage, and what's going to be the mix on the knockdown. Throwing the gargoyles. We're going back to the 90s here.
Yeah, meaty gargoyles. Who cares if Black Adam's at home? No advantage there. Great whip punish coming in from Gross. Meter burns and extends, but drops the combo, picks it back up to Dominican reset as he forces Silver Eye into a clash. Now meter advantage there for Silver Eye. Is going to wage 1, regain 15% of his health, and traits up that armor. Gross playing it safe.
Oh, absolutely. And even if when you saw Gross leave the ground, even if with a dove kick, the armor was there ready for it. He could absorb it and punish him with the upshot from full screen, sniping this man.
All right, big time.
And what an air snatch! Get out of my airspace!
So quick, keeps it unclashable with that double forward 3, but the wake up jump. Gross reading the throw. Does he have enough to continue the combo for death? Chip damage territory.
1 hit is all it's going to take to separate these guys in the first game, and all of a sudden,
all right, that
the trade of life, if he gets hit, he's going to come back with even more health.
All right, Gross waiting for the trade.
Here he goes.
With just a pixel life, Silver Eye is going to regain a piece of health with the meter left. A second chance, a second win, and gunshots ready at the helm. Gross advancing up with punish, and first blood goes to Gross, up 1 game to 0 now. Black Adam win pose. Get used to it. It isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
And that's how we're starting off the top 8, ladies and gentlemen. That's just a taste of things to come here. Gross barely edging out in the very first game. Essentially had to kill Silver Eye twice in order to even take 1 game off of this man.
All right, now Silver Eye electing to go back to player select, give himself some time to calm down. He's going to stick with Hellboy, maybe look for a change of scenery or a change of gear. The gear system's so slick. Some of these top guys actually quit out to the main menu if they don't like their randomized gear because we're a bunch of divas. It's cute. And Silver Eye going back to get caped up.
Looking pretty good here, starting things off nice and slow. The first round, the first game, very, very fast. Looks like they're trying to feel each other out here, as it was just a slugfest to get things started. Oh, Silver Eye looking like an input error with that down 2 full screen, but Gross not pouncing on the opportunity.
Yeah, very risky stuff there from Gross trying to anti-air Hellboy. Again, that aerial movement. He has the leap and he has the ability to perform an air dash. Who knows what side it's going to hit on, but when you get the punch, you clean it up. Background bounce, say hi to Brainiac for me one time.
Gonna give him Das Boot.
All right, 569 damage. Hellboy with some of the lowest defense in the game.
That's going to make all these combos do a little bit added damage here when it looks like on paper. And the EX Palpatine, unlimited power!
Yeah, Gross knowing a thing or two. That Hellboy armor can absorb around 6 hits. And with the aerial juggle, he's able to continue the whole combo. But there is that jumping crown pound.
And waking up with the lightning cage, a couple of moments there where they could have actually swung in Silver Eye's favor.
Yikes.
If he wasn't able to get him off that magic pixel. But he's going to come off the bar and try to get the kill here, and the air grab's going to do it.
Yeah,
and we're all tied up once again in this first game.
Just ragdolling the king of Kahndaq, having his way. Hellboy, he doesn't even belong here. He just decided to show up and, you know, kick some ass early on because that's what he does. As Gross follows up, background bounce now. Delays the 4-3, a little bit of style on that with Palpatine hands to keep him at a distance.
Such good recognition by him to punish the meterless shoulder when he saw that Silver Eye still had bar, could have meter burn it at any time and go late. Trade is activated, armor's on the screen, beautiful air to air, an easy conversion in the snatch, and the back three goes so far you can't even air it.
Yeah, big advantage there for Silver Eye. Gross teching out, losing 2 meters and still getting hit anyway. Now this clash does nothing for him besides reset the neutral, and Silver Eye jumps in immediately, continuing the onslaught.
That's what the mobility of Hellboy's all about, making that one read and you're 0 to 100 real quick, full screen, and Silver Eye gonna tie us up 1-1.
Yeah, hand to the face, beat down on the chest. Gross refusing to block on wake up, trying to jump out, punish. Great meaty timing from Silver Eye. And of course, what else to be expected? 3 2s across the board throughout the top 16 for all of these men to make it here.
Absolutely, yeah, both of these guys in a 3-2 situation just to even get into this top 8. So tight, the competition so fierce here at Combo Breaker.
All right, slowing things down. Gross rushes in, he's had enough, keeping it safe. Very methodical now, using that interactable, and a punish off of the dash up. Gross with great knowledge of the frame data, especially on those interactable.
Oh my goodness, and those are about 14 American resets in the corner right there. And Silver Eye trying everything he can to get out of the corner, but Gross not letting him out.
Yeah, definitely taking off now. Back to the wall, Silver Eye letting the gunshots fly, and an errant attack too far out. Easy punish for a player of Gross's caliber, and he is running away with this massive life lead.
There we go, coming in with some more lead pressure, but Gross has just taken the momentum of this entire match. Jump to opening up Silver Eye, gonna force an early clash. He's got so much health remaining.
The goggles look nice anyway.
Not too sure what purpose they're kind of serving here against Black Adam. Maybe try to survive the lightning a little bit here as Gross picking up right where he left off before the clash, opening up this man into the corner we go. And is he going to play it patient? No, gets immediately aggressive, and he's switching things up when he knocks this man down in the corner.
I mean, yeah, at this point, Gross has nothing to lose. Even taking this combo here, Silver Eye drops it, wakes up with the low lightning. I mean, he's just kind of having his way. Waiting for that trait to recharge. Here comes the win button, and Gross up 2-1. Silver Eye didn't even want to see the win screen. Hold that. Like to thank the great folks at NetherRealm for giving us that player select and rematch option right there in the menu. Makes the salt go down a little easier, so you don't have to watch a win screen.
And this is how Gross has played the entire tournament. He's been so sharp, that's why he's on the winner's side. And it's going to be on Silver Eye to make some adjustments. I like how Gross was able to adjust mid-set to where he knocked him down, stayed back, and kind of let Silver Eye do his thing, the leaps, the bounds, and try to keep him in the corner that way. And then right at the end, immediately switched gears, went aggressive. And I like how that opened him up twice.
And we got another change of scenery here on the stage. Silver Eye going with the forward two into that unblockable, interactable. Couple that with the footsies. Do not whiff anything in front of me, sir. 349 damage into more mix-ups. How does Gross respond?
Oh, with a dive kick and a nice conversion. Immediately, he's going to spend the bar for the extra damage here in the corner. And with the spoots.
Yeah, double boost stomp to the face.
Oh my goodness, he just disrespected this man with a wake-up upshot.
Yeah, but it's a great thing because the arc of the gunshot is enough to carry mid guys standing right in front of him and any jump arc thereafter. So the smart stuff from Silver Eye as he has shifted momentum in his favor. Gross now back to the corner.
And already in 4-2 range, and he has to respect just like that. Holding a little bit of frames there, and Moose Silverite changing things up. It actually caught this man staggering, pressing buttons in the middle, and he's looking. I'm not too sure what he was looking for there because he didn't have the meter to air escape or anything like that.
Yeah, he might have dropped the back 3 a little early on the input, but either way it goes, every piece of damage count. All of these gunshots are adding up, and Gross now trying to force his way in. EX Low Lightning successfully blocked, and more gunshots to the face to stop him in his tracks.
And he actually waited for the lightning cage this time, not working, and the sword coming out of nowhere. Trait activated. Is he going to end with the lightning hands to push this thing off? And he is not. And Silverite just trying to mix this man and send us to a game 5 here. Overhead works, but lightning cage works for Gross here.
Now wait a minute. Now only a real master could make this comeback. There's the the dark magic, excuse me, black magic, to get Silverite down, working on 39 health points.
Speaking of magic, Gross is going to need some here if he wants to close out this set right now, but catches a bullet on his way to the skies, and we're going to a game 5 to start off this top 8 here at Combo Breaker.
Would it be any other way? Let's just be serious. Like, it's the battle to the top is a grueling level, and this is the first of 5 events. Combo Breaker was going to set the precedent of who's going to qualify. You know, to get the big win here, you're probably going to have enough points to sustain. But if each individual major is as crazy as this one, who knows where that shift ends up. So both of these men trying to take advantage early, get that clean spot on the leaderboards, and kind of ride the wave as smoothly as possible, which smooth is going to be ridiculous.
100%. And this is just a taste of things to come. These competitors have a long season ahead of themselves here, KP. As we're going into game 5 here, Silverite trying to bait out something in the air, but gets hit by the interactable, and Gross already going to work.
I don't know how I feel about this tank top. It's green. Either way, gets hit with the unblockable, interactable. Gunshots to keep Gross at bay. Dashes up to the corner, trying to force his way with the mix-ups through the air. My turn back, plus frames into the trait cancel, and keeps it safe. Gets a lot of bar and chip damage.
And got lucky, the 4-2-3, breaking the armor there of Gross's. And one thing I've noticed with Silverite, he's really kept it simple with the 2-2 mix-up, conditioning him with the overhead. I'll be looking for the low here late in the set.
Yeah, and Gross is going to spend 2 meters to ensure death on that great health bar. He is now 1,400 hit points away from advancing to the Winners Finals. And whoa, lucky trait there. If he would have eaten that meter burn back 3, launched across the screen, 400 damage, corner pressure, you name it. Gross escaping.
Has the positioning too. And actually, he's catching Silverite, trying to wake up, and he's trying to get out of this corner, but getting nothing off it. And there it is, the stagger off the 2-2. He's been conditioning him with the overhead, and now he's going to try to use that fear to try to generate some kind of pressure. The air throw not going to work here.
Just out of range for that air throw. Great reaction from Silverite, but missed the mark ever so slightly. Catches the Palpatine hands, and here we go. The strategy. Gross doesn't. Wow, he doesn't need a combo. Every individual hit counts, whether it's chip or down 2 there into the conversion. Unclashable coming up. Silverite in big trouble.
Silverite gonna spend both bars to try to keep himself alive as long as possible. Needs a hit here, needs a combo, because a straight hit here from Hellblade will not do it. He's gonna get a second one, coming in with a jump 3 instead of the low.
All right, now without 2 meters for an air escape and Gross sitting on 1 bar, the reality is he is 1 combo away from death. And here we go. If Gross closes this out, this should be it. The young man from the Dominican Republic advancing to the Winners Final.
Gross, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the Winners
No hugs in season 2.
Oh.
Oh, man. Damn, I tried to stop it. I was too late.
These guys, fierce competitors, but also good friends at the end of the day, and they may very well see each other later on, KP, the way that they are playing right now.
Right.
And coming up on the other side of Winners, we've got Tweety going up against Biohazard.
Now, as we continue talking about the mix-up of what you're used to in the Winners Final, this is Tweety. We haven't seen this guy from a while. He's fresh off of his War of the Gods online circuit win, and he's coming to prove his motto the entire weekend has been, it's not season 1. He's been attacking, taking out gods, IPS season finalists, E-League finalists, you name it, and he's here to win. He said that he was the best. I promise I wouldn't say the other word, Boone, I promise. And Biohazard, coming up from Canada, fresh off qualifying for the Northern Arena Finals, which is going to guarantee one Canadian a spot in the IPS Finals already. Right. So with a head start, looking to add the points from the Pro Series overall to it, Biohazard in a perfect position to get essentially a stranglehold on the IPS.
Yeah, this is going to be an amazing matchup of, again, you mentioned someone coming from kind of a different realm.
Yes.
Tweety really big in the online tournaments, but he's so hungry and he puts in the work. that, you know, it's no surprise here that he's finally able to get one on the board here at Combo Breaker, and he has been a force to reckon with in the previous months of the game. Multiple top 8s, and of course the War of the Gods win. He upset so many people in that bracket alone in dominant fashion, and I can't wait to see what we're about to witness here, especially the matchup, who Tweety's going to go with against, say, a Bane, and even if Biohazard might change things up as well and keep Tweety on his toes.
Tweety definitely a beacon of controversy, a very strongly opinionated guy. Has the whole community under fire, talking about how crazy Starfire is as a character. Is she broken? Is she too much? Guess what? Tweety showed up to Combo Breaker, and I've not seen him use Starfire yet. He stuck to Dr. Fate and Superman, a nice mix of power and zoning, and Biohazard using that patented Bane. And wait a minute, did I hear Harley Quinn? Because
this is a button check, KP. Calm down, buddy.
I know I'm supposed to be a professional, but you know, I get tingly in certain areas. It's all good.
Oh, and we get a Bane pick and a hidden select from Tweety. What's it going to be? Is he going to go to the Kryptonian, try and break the armor? Is he going to try to keep Bane away, which is not an easy feat? Let's find out.
Yeah, see, the great thing about Bane and his Venom usage, when he has Venom active, he gains armor on all of his special attacks and a couple, normal or two. And
looks like Tweety's
I don't know. I think we're going straight into it here. No, we're not. Okay, no.
We got a little button check here, and is Tweety going to stake it out with Fate? Looks like it. An interesting choice, like I said. Bane, as long as you can keep him out, it's going to be a good day at the office, but once this man is in, it doesn't matter what health lead you have, Bane can strike at any moment and get the win. Yeah, you talk about the damage and the heartbreak that he does to you as a man on the sticks, getting hit for 600 damage at any given second with 3 parts active. And I'll be the one to say it, the hypest character in Injustice 2 to watch is Bane right here. We're going to see some backs broken. We're going to see some DDTs. We're going to see some power bombs. I don't know. You can't control Fate, as the win poll says. Slowing it down, playing the zoning game, the Amun-Ra blast, trying to keep Bane out. Methodical is Biohazard's approach as he has to hold all of this current pressure. Oh, really good backdash by Tweety, not to hold the hit stun on that down one. Going through the armor, and we've already got some power bombs on deck. And that's going to be a big decision to make in this matchup. Dr. Fate loving to cancel that forward charge into the cliff. Bane is able to armor up and go straight through the attack for the punish, and we'll see how Tweety decides to adjust his offense once Biohazard gets a little too close. Yeah, we've already seen the methodical movement of Tweety just to stay out of the range that Bane, you know, poses with the command grabs, everything, but all he needs is one right here. And it begins. Corner pressure, ragdoll, slam down. I'm not sure how Bruce feels about this close to his equipment, but slam down, a back full of rocks. Oh, he got the trade. So lucky for Tweety, that would have spilled disaster in the corner. The shoulder charge, going to level 3, doing the damage, and armoring through. And he armors through with that level 3 Venom, punching through the cliff. Now on debuff, he takes enhanced damage, and his movement becomes slower, which is going to be an easy chip out there for Tweety, just tossing a few projectiles, telling the world, hey, listen, get away. I don't want you to get out. Get back. Tweety does have plenty of resources here, does put out the meter burn orb, which is a really good time buyer here in this matchup. Oh my goodness. And there's the meter burn cancel. Huge damage here that is going to force the wager here from Tweety. You do not want to eat that much damage just to get the second round. He was already at 357 off of 3 hits, and that was only level 1 Venom. Imagine what happens when he charges all the way up and expends all the resources. Now on debuff, slowly working his way through the minefield of projectiles presented by Dr. Fate. And Biohazard, extremely patient. Ooh, and barely whiffing on that DP, and nice whip punish of Tweety himself and resetting the positions full screen. All right, goes his arsenal. Uses his character power, which goes into the dark magic and granting him enhanced damage on all of those projectiles, and gives him a bounce property off the meter burn cliff to get extended combos. Geese, double drop kick. Back into the corner now on debuff, but Tweety has nowhere to run. Great meter burn to stop the orb in place, and Biohazard in big trouble. How does he figure this out? It's a lot of chip damage he has to eat just to try to get in, and the back two, one of the best anti-airs in the entire game. Just a little bit of magic. You know, Tweety's game plan looking incredibly effective. He has done a great job of keeping Biohazard out, and when Biohazard gets in, doesn't have the resources so far to do, you know, the huge damage, and Tweety's had it backed up with meter himself. Back two to start off the round. Yeah. What a normal from this man, and the game plan looking solid, and we're back to full screen already, and we're converting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, fantastic vertical hitbox there. Hitbox on that back two, just eliminating the entire entry from the sky is Dr. Fate, and Biohazard's gonna have to find another way. Missed input there, tries to play patty cake with the orbs, gonna lose that trade every single time. Jumps over, and the floaty jump of Bane, just a little too much for Fate. Tweety closing shop. You are not welcome in this facility. And almost starting out with a flawless, but hanging on by a thread here is Biohazard. He's going to get some damage on here before going to second bar of health. What's the mix?
Nothing. Push
Fantastic
block.
push block, but finds his way in immediately. I like the aggression here. Put this man into the dirt. Walking into a projectile, though.
And just waking up with that Amon-Ra blast right to the face. Biohazard getting a little bit of mileage, cleaning off some of that silver health bar. But, man, just a wall. Tweety's been fantastic with his spacing and zoning. And now that Bane is in. To the corner we go. How do we mix?
It's the jump one into the interactable there and grabs him, spinning the bar, and stop it on this man.
Just gonna break a back or two, no big deal. This is only what he's known for. And good thing for him, it's mid-round, so he gets half of the debuff back while we're waiting.
The only thing that he's looking at is a literal arsenal from Tweety right now, who's fully loaded on resources and traded up, and that was so much chip on block. If you're looking at Biohazard's health bar, most of it's disappeared from his block and full screen trying to get in.
And 2 hits, and Tweety perfectly fine with not getting damage in the form of combos. All of that chip adds up. It builds him so much meter and allows him to continue the oppression from full screen, making it extremely hard for Biohazard to find an opening.
And now we're back to no resources for this man, even in debuff. We're back to full screen, and this is exactly what Tweety wants. He is implementing a game plan, executing perfectly right now as he's trying to get to winners finals.
Great cancel on the back dash, chasing him down with the elbow. Fighting while debuffed. He's not going to do much in the form of damage, but able to keep the control punish. Yeah, this should be it. Oh, air escape, chase down, and no chip damage can be withstood as Tweety goes up 2-0. Biohazard with the classic, you know, hands behind the head, trying to figure it out before it's too late. Does he go into his bottle of characters, or is Bane the answer?
And you guys may not know, but Biohazard was still within kill shot right there at the end of that. He had about 800 health. He had a meter burn cancel, and he could have activated level 3. Tweety was still in a dangerous position there. You guys may not know that, but Bane is never out of a fight. Luckily, Tweety able to hold on and close things out. 2-0 lead for this man, trying to make winners finals. What's the pick going to be? Oh, and my goodness, Biohazard.
He is locked in to Starfire, one of many Titans in the game, probably the only one you'll see active tonight, as he has to find a way. He wants to combat the zoning with the zoning. Tamarani in charge. Okay, never mind, 4-2.
And you know, Tweety, one of the masters of this character, is going to know the ins and outs, the intricacies of Starfire. Let's see if he can show us.
All right, he's going to meet him with the patient game that Stardust, the trade in favor of Starfire every single time. So much chip, so much meter build, and a great space control weapon if you can plant it in the right space.
Yeah, and a very hard character to condition. That's what's so amazing about Starfire. When you knock her down, it's really hard to condition her to not wake up because of her options. They are safe.
Yeah, tossing that character power on the end of the Stardust, getting that massive pushback. And Tweety just okay, taking his time, still in the lead here, staying at a mid-range game. No, he can't win the trade battle any further away from his opponent. Biohazard trying to figure it out.
Absolutely, and Biohazard sitting on a lot of bar too, and has that trade to meter burn, gets a lot of damage off that, even full screen on chip. But Tweety knows his character, and he talks about it a lot, how you can simply just crouch the projectiles and take your turn, and he's executing perfectly.
All right, chip damage to light it up, tosses it in, interactable, doesn't want her anywhere near him. Dark magic activated to get more damage, and Biohazard finds a way in.
Yeah, all of that was at full screen. We had full screen footsies going on, but what a read from Biohazard to finally get aggressive. And now he's got a little bit of a lead here. Pressure's on Tweety right now, who is all out of meter.
All right, character power active now. Tweety trying to force his way in, get caught, stuffed on that forward dash. Meter burn roll to get his way in. A little teleport action from Dr. Fate. Great bait.
What? Getting out of that back 2 range, that was beautiful, but Tweety's still able to close it out, and he's 1 health bar away from a winners finals here at Combo Breaker.
All right, he confirms into the character power to get that dark magic on for the launch. Biohazard clashing early, wants to reset the neutral, get back as far away as he can, but he does not have another opportunity to break a combo.
Has so much meter here to work with. Is he going to get aggressive or stay your full screen? It's been effective so far. As long as he can win the trade wars just like that, he'll be sitting pretty for the rest of this match.
All right, summons the Yonk now, keeps the insurance policy in front of him, but Tweety running out of time, trying to force his way in.
There we go. There's a lot of damage right there. Here we go.
And it's going to be a lot of chip damage. Anything is going to go into trait for Biohazard. Has 2 bars and the meter burn back 3. Solar punch right through the chest. And the quick rematch from Tweety. Not sure that's what he wanted to do, of course. Okay, so with Biohazard going to go back to the character select screen. And I smell a Starfire
Is there a mirror coming? Here we go, guys. This is just another full screen battle we're about to witness. Here we go. I've seen Tweety play it before. He's very good at, like I said, knows the character very well. But let's see what we got in store for us. We got a Starfire Mirror here, a combo breaker. Let me hear some noise for this, guys.
No, they hate it. It's all good.
It was almost silence from the crowd.
Yeah, but Starfire Mirror is one of the fastest ones in the game. It's just nonsense. They go just 0 to 100, but no one wants to take the risk first. Once it sets off, it should get flowing. But Stars straight to the face, up close chip damage. Meter burns it to keep everything is safe and push back as far away as possible.
Both these guys keeping things simple. Back to full screen. This is where the matchup happens. Oh my god, the aggression! But unfortunately, not able to pick it up with the meter burn cancel there was Biohazard.
Yeah, and he caught him jumping out, so it was an aerial juggle, which is why it didn't connect, and jumps in that jump 3, not watching his legs.
And
chip.
And possibly the mind game behind that 4-2 meter burn cancel was Tweety knowing the options and trying to catch him, either trying to jump or crouch.
All right, there's a meter burn on the gargoyle. We're going to bring our friends to toss because we don't have enough projectiles already. Right back at you with that character power, trading movement as Tweety becomes a little less aggressive. Biohazard pushing him to the corner. Meter burning the hair flip to keep it safe. This is the salon of Anubis right now. We're just flexing the flame.
In the corner we go. Biohazard a little bit of a health lead. And again, is it meant to be that we get another game 5 here, KP?
I have no idea. It's going to be clutch, close and coming down to the wire. I don't think we'll get a clash or another big combo as Biohazard tries to push Tweety further and further away, keeping him pressure up in the corner.
Look at these full screen footsies. The fundamentals on these gentlemen.
All right, Tamarine in charge again. Meter burns it to keep it safe. There's the grab, tossing him back into the corner. Let's change positions to see how you do with your back to the wall.
Oh,
okay, never mind.
Yep, hits him with a right back, and it is a mix-up in of itself off that 4-2. Is he going to overhead? Is he going to command grab? And there's the overhead working out, catching him airborne. Look at all the chip damage. Oh, but the crouch got him out of most of it. Beautiful jump three. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see which side that actually flipped on. And Biohazard now with some momentum, just 294 damage away from sending us to a game number 5. And what a message that was sent to Tweety if he's able to win this mirror, because Tweety's going to be stargazed at the character select screen.
Trades are definitely not working in his favor right now as Biohazard is perfectly fine with them and lunges out. Going for that 50-50, the forward 2 into the grab. Tweety looking out for the overhead, but instead Biohazard forcing a decisive game 5.
And that was an immediate rematch. Tweety said that never happened and gets right into it with the aggression and starting things off with some straight damage.
We're seeing a bit more of the moveset as Tweety works his way in. Biohazard now at a life deficit, trading not in his favor. Character power up, push back galore, all type of projectiles on the screen, and he wants to get up close.
And trying to push his man to the corner, but Biohazard fighting his way out and going to reverse the position as well.
A little disco fever there as Biohazard gets the full combo, switching him back in positions once more. Trades and pretty even matchup.
And these guys very good at the matchup themselves, know what to do. The crouches here and there, and Tweety's gonna drop first blood on the health bar, 1 away.
That was actually really
final.
sick. A fantastic reaction. Looked for the projectile to get tossed and let go of that character power with the meter burn to get rid of Biohazard's health bar before the trade even take place. And the Tamarinian charge right over that sweeping laser light. Starfire, so precious.
And you guys back to full screen. The battle of these two. Which one's gonna pull the trigger right now and get aggressive? That's been the story so far of the set. Oh my goodness!
And that's a huge
just
shift.
letting it rip.
Yeah, huge shift in momentum right there. Biohazard back-to-back meter burn traits, huge damage in chunks, and now Tweety forced to use his clash, and Biohazard's gonna spend more meter and take an additional 15% from that character.
Oh, almost at the entire 2, and that would have been the final nail in the coffin here for Tweety.
And that's it.
Still fighting. Oh my goodness! Excellent crouch on the 4-2.
She's so precious. Listen to her voice. Look at her hair. Like, why does she have to lose? This is not okay.
Don't be fooled, KP. This is a woman of disaster. We're seeing throwing the gargoyle back to full screen. We go. Biohazard only needs one more projectile, it seems, to get the win.
Oh, no.
Almost overcommitted with the 4-2. Tweety.
And 50-50 of his own. Gets back to the corner, jumps in now. Oh no, not like this. Biohazard back to the wall, guesses correctly.
This is coming up.
No!
One more hit between the two.
It's chip damage.
So close. One more zone. It's going to take.
Take it. Tamarine in charge.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Tweety with the forward 2.
And what?
It's going to send him down into losers.
What a clutch factor. Tweety looking like this was meant to happen. Again, throwing the 2 up. This is not season 1. The man on a mission only has growth standing between him and grand finals on the winner's side as Biohazard takes a dip into the Shark Tank that is losers. But coming up to the stage next, another Canadian, the day -7 Firestorm of the world. Yep, Toronto got the game early. I remember Guncho, and he fought his way through going up against Scar.
Absolutely. And also, I want to give credit shouts to Tweety making that winners finals. Guaranteed top 3 here. And look at this. How far the matchup came to start out with Bane and Fate to end up on a Starfire mirror.
I mean, Injustice 2 has definitely been a game where all of the players have realized you're going to need a roster, a stable of characters. So many matchups going through, so much talent across the board. And when Fate wasn't enough, Starfire came to complete the job as Biohazard seemed to, be in the driver's seat for a little bit. Someone being down 2-0, able to run it all the way back here with that huge back 3 to the chest. Tweety was looking to regain some health, but in the final moments, enough chip damage. You would have thought this here was enough, but Biohazard throwing out that Tamaranian charge, Tweety ready, jumping cleanly over it, and the pop off.
In one of the scrambles of the tournament happening, so beautiful. And there's the bracket, guys. Winners finals, Tweety versus Gross. Both of those guys are guaranteed top 3 at this point. So congratulations to them. And we'll have to see what Fate has in store for them later on as we're going to venturing down in the losers bracket.
Silvereye going to be awaiting the winner of Scar and Guncho as we take a look at the bracket here. And on the bottom side, you know him, you love him, or you hate him. It is Echo Fox's Sonic Fox, still alive, kicking it against Rewind. This kid, Injustice 2 prodigy. Some say he might actually be the best Injustice player on the planet. Hasn't been able to piece it together in majors yet, but gaining his first top 8 here at the beginning of the Pro Series with a list of characters. We saw some Blue Beetle, we saw some Flash. Who knows what he's gonna do up against the kid who, the combined age of these gentlemen about 17 3/4.
Give or take.
And they just body all of us old people and take the money. It's glorious.
It's pretty easy. Last time I saw these two play Adam H. KIT, Sonic Fox versus Rewind, it was down to the very last hit. Rewind has a chance here, KP, to do almost the impossible.
To the task at hand, Scar, the cool, calm, low-key, just shows up, the working man.
The OG.
Does his thing.
Although, a lot of people don't know, Guncho goes way back. This man is actually an OG of the NRS scene. Go back to MK9, almost made top 8 in the game in MKX as well. And here we go, a battle of legends in the scene, it seems.
It's going to be Supergirl against Firestorm. Early start, very patient. Firestorm known for having some of the sickest mix you'll ever see in an NRS game when he's able to activate that level 3 trait. But right now, neutral button's just as good. Guncho believing in this character from day one. There's the overhead splat.
And same with Scar with Supergirl. This is a character that we've seen kind of make a comeback here at Combo Breaker. It was really silent in between the seasons after some of the changes that NetherRealm implemented, but making it work as Scar is going to look to just be, oh my goodness, let's say as annoying as possible for Guncho here full screen, but gets caught by the Molten Trap, and that's going to spell disaster. And all you want to do now is try to avoid Guncho nuclear melting down.
All right, gets the throw back to the left as Supergirl sitting at home in the Fortress of Solitude, almost punished here on that breath. No meter burn to keep it safe, and the eye lasers knocking Guncho down into the corner. We go interactable, looking for the escape, but instead picks up a combo and eats that air tech alive. Spins the extra meter to get the kill on Chip. No, wait a minute, down 2, and Scar not just giving up on the first health bar.
Popped off a little bit too much there, trying to build the meter and then trying to chip out, but Scar was ready for it, recognizing that the hit stun was gone, and the instant air Trailblazer going to close it out for Guncho here, gaining the early momentum. And what's so scary is that he was able to take that first bar without coming off of that level 3 trait, and that could come into play later on.
All right, whip punish on the down 2 here.
Here
into the trait 2 we go. Level 3. What is the mix-up? Look at this. Who in the crowd can block this? Nobody. Hold that. We all got hit. Run it back once more. Does he have enough trait activation? Yes. One more.
Oh my goodness. And this is all untouchable from this point. Nice throw by Scar, though, to put this man back in the corner. Okay. Might be able to take the bar here. Gonna get some great damage. We got some Supergirl loops. Oh yeah, this is gonna be that damage.
All right, enough to go. An entire health bar, a Clash active, but he'll have no chance to activate it there with Guncho. The meter burn burst, and wow, that fusion blast straight to the face. 5 frames of absolute fury. You have
so fast,
no
I
escape.
didn't even see fire on the screen. The man just was incinerated.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get cooked. Scar down on game to 0 as Gunny is trying to fight his way through. The man who also qualified through Northern Arena, the Canadians showing that they definitely earned that extra spot. And just wherever you throw them in the bracket, we had a big run. Honeybee coming in 9th, Hayate in top 16. They all showed up to play, and the legacy is living on as Toronto is carrying the Great White North.
Absolutely, and Gunshow, who was absent from the IPS season #1.
Yes.
And seeing his results in Canada and just seeing his results online, playing with some of the top players in the world, everyone in that bracket knew that when Gunshow signed up and he came and started playing, that he was a dark horse of this event. And I think that he has proven his point by making this top 8 and already a nice health lead on Scar.
All right, it's getting a little bit edgier in here. Scar makes the switch to Red Hood, now planting those mines out. No, it is not your turn, good sir. Hold on. With punish coming, yes.
And Gunshow getting the Lancey, throwing out the full string there on Whiff. And this is a character we haven't seen in quite some time, KP.
All right, using the invincibility frames on Wake Up to escape the corner is Gunshow, who's got them stars. Enough bullets in the Akimbos to lock him down, trying to keep himself safe. But Gunny now to the corner we go. Pressure on the Molten Trap, super plus frames. Great tech from Scar in the instant challenge.
And you have to guess in so many ways when he puts you in that hit stun in the corner. And you saw that Gunshow was making a read, that Scar was making the read of going for the throw.
All right.
With that neutral jump. And oh my goodness, under the Trailblazer.
Yeah,
not going to meet a burn it though. No hiccup from there from Gunshow.
Yeah, not in the slightest. Maybe he's just being a generous guy and wants to save his resources, but Scar will take all of that if he chips him out with that meter burn lunge. Plenty bullets, infinite ammo. I don't know how that works. Maybe it's video game secrets of life, but Scar trying to find his way in. Eats the splat. And a little late on the reaction. He goes for the whiff punish.
Now Firestorm never out of a single round in this game as long as he's got that level 3 trait and the possibility to come back. But what I love about Gunshow is watching him play without it and how he's able to still compete at the highest possible level without that level 3 trait. It's just an added bonus at this point.
Scar getting a little bit slick there, charging the back 3 to put some fear in the heart of Gunshow. Great punish on the whiff, spends a bar to get the continuation now.
This is perfect for Gunshow because he's still got that level 3 trait like I was talking about earlier. And that's going to put pressure on Scar to, if he gets opened up, it's going to force an early clash.
All right, trying to catch him, not watching his toes. Now Gunny double dives in. Scar's had enough. Standing patient is getting him nowhere. Chasing him down. Another dive. Trades it. All of this working in his favor. And the raw activation of trait. Does he have enough left in the tank?
Ooh, if he didn't do anything, he could have got him. Oh my goodness.
Big time mistake from Scar, but instead just goes for the unclashable damage. Let's take the trip down outside.
He had 2 options there, damage or let him clash.
You think that elevator still works? Not a chance. Gunny coming in.
Oh, here we go.
No, and keeps it unclashable. Doesn't throw him for another transition. And Gunny looking to make the comeback. Chip damage territory. Going for the quick shot. Scar, how does he decide what to do?
Oh my goodness. Gunshow making a monumental comeback here against Scar in game number 2. That was such composure by this young Canadian. In game number 3 we go. Gunshow.
All right.
Riding this wave of momentum. Cowabunga, dude. Here we go.
Patience, avoiding the Gotham Stars so effortlessly is Gunshow looking for the anti-air, but Scar, great close. Oh, a parry, trying to call him out from a little too far away. Everything's safe. Gunny just picking his spots, not being hyper-aggressive, not coming in with raw 50-50s or anything of that nature, letting Scar kind of hang himself and just reactionary movement. Great stuff from Gunshow so far.
And with no Scar utilizing those great mobility options that leave him off the ground, so Trailblazer has been taken away in this matchup for the most part. But all Gunshow needs is 1 to get back into this fight.
Yeah, knew that trait cancel was not real into the level 3. Free mix-up capabilities, front side, overhead. Who knows? No one knows. Scar clearly does it as he gets caught, and this should be enough for chip damage and a push block.
And another EX burst here from Gunshow, and he's 1 health bar away. Like I said, never out of it. You never truly have a health bar as long as that level 3 is active.
Questionable use of resources there as Gunny finishes the job off anyway. More chip damage coming in from Scar trying to figure it out. But again, Gunny refusing to just bite. Gets eaten alive by the air gunshots, however. And Scar, although seemingly on the worst end of everything, has this tied up at a life bar. So if he's playing not as well as he could possibly do and is tied up, I say he's in good favor.
Absolutely. Oh no! Let go of block on the EX Trailblazers. Be some massive damage and no clash here from Scar, but luckily did not eat the plus frames of the Trailblazer there. And we're in interactable city right now. We got crazy mobility. We got ourselves a little bit of a scramble situation, but jumping into the Trailblazer. It's gonna force the clash.
All right, 2 bars against 1. Scar gonna spend 1, keep 1 for combos and meter extension, maybe some defensive prowess as he gets caught not watching his legs. Luckily, Gunny does not meter burn it. So many chances.
Oh my goodness, what an anti-air stand 1, and we've got nuclear. What's gonna be the mix? Oh no!
and doesn't even go for the combo, and Scar fighting back. Is it his turn? We saw Gunny make the comeback. Scar looking for a second shot of redemption. Dirty stuff. Unblockable setup there with the low mine and that overhead jumping 3. And Gunny forced the clash now. Wow, Scar lets him spend 2 bars, keep him right at that health, right where he wants him. Safely enters the way in and denies the exit of the corner. Doesn't have the meter to extend that combo with the upward Gotham Scars, but chip damage now.
And it's 2 damage away, and he's gonna reverse a Trailblazer. Gunshow 3-0 over Scar. And Scar's gonna be going home. Gunshow advancing on the loser's side, where he is gonna be facing Silver Eye later on. Oh my goodness, message sent again from Gunshow here at Combo Breaker.
Storm carrying on a 3-0, and the young kid from Saga City making his way deep in this tournament. Up next, Sonic Fox versus Rewind. Rewind, whose afro has grown a total of 2 inches between top 16 and now, and Sonic Fox, who is mystically transformed from half fox to full whatever it is he's wearing, and we actually have to hold that. You know, we can't do anything about it but beat him. As we take another look at the bracket, Biohazard awaiting the winner of this contest. Sure to be some sparks to fly. Not entirely sure what character Rewind's gonna go for. Sonic Fox bringing back the Captain Cold seemingly from the dead. A lot of ice, a lot of snow globes, and a tab of teabagging. You know, that never went anywhere. Yeah, is it enough to take down the young man who's on a hot streak from Noble, coming fresh off of a 3rd place performance in MKX, and finally blazing his way into top 8 here at Combo Breaker?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really curious what the matchup's going to be. Rewind's used about 60 characters so far. Sonic Fox, only a few, but that Captain Cold was looking very crisp against
Look at
Sonic
Rewind.
B.
Rewind's looking up at the screen. He's like, yo, I actually have to hold that. Look at this kid. Like, I have to sit next to him and play him like
Sonic
this.
Fox is just having a good time, and he can barely even see the monitor through that. That's how confident he is right now.
It's crazy. You look at him, he's definitely the least intimidating player of all time, but his gameplay more than compensates for it, as Rewind has to find a way to adjust the afro for the headphones. Just a lot of outside of the game stuff going on right now. I don't know how they do it.
And these are 2 training partners right here. They know each other very well. And like I mentioned, the last time that they played, it was down to a single hit between these 2. And the matchup was back when Rewind was using Black Adam and Sonic Fox was using Black Manta.
And Sonic Fox hovering over the hidden cursor. He's been known to do that once or twice.
Oh, are we going to see the Captain Cold? Oh,
Yo,
no.
That was Rewind mashing Captain Cold, telling Sonic to pick him, calling him out right now, but maybe a precursor. You definitely let out a Cowabunga dude earlier. Will we see the
Here we go.
Yes,
we're getting Mixelangelo up in here.
Now, ever since Dragon's victory at E-League, Sonic Fox has won every single major with a different character at every one. We're going to rewind the clock back to Winter Brawl in February, where he smoked all of us with Michelangelo, the mixed master, but immediately Rewind with the denial, no air zone, great anti-air combo, 300 damage, and getting back to full screen.
Rewind's got this young man reaction. Sonic Fox is not going to test us. Oh, but here we go. Are we already in the blender of Mixelangelo? Let's find out off of this knockdown.
All right, keeping it safe now. Plus frames on the skateboard cancel. And what side? The Shellicopter drop.
Anything in the corner, it's going to cross up so hard to deal with as he has mix-ups in front of you as well. This whole time, and Sonic Fox already getting things started here. The knockdown doesn't have to worry about lightning cage whatsoever. It's just a platinum mix, and Rewind, for some reason, savagely just swings.
Now, great block on the low now, looking for the mix-up. Sonic trying to jump on Wake Up Rico and having none of it. Great reaction to catch him with that air dive kick, and yeah, we got ourselves a fight.
This is beautiful back and forth between 2 amazing players right now. Oh my goodness, what use of the instant air shell drop to to close the gap and even get a punish.
Yeah, Raph, hold on, I got this.
Right
Go away, my brother, it's all good. Mikey looking to finish the fight himself, and a challenge on the plus frames from Rewind, forward 3, keeping it plus.
Ooh, luckily Sonic Fox didn't overcommit, otherwise he would have put himself in that forward 1 range.
Great block on the mix-up. Sonic trying to go in between that overhead nunchuck or the low little shell dance. Beautiful thing, but Rewind up top. No clash from Sonic Fox. Elects to keep the meter.
And Rewind's done a beautiful job of reacting to the movement of Sonic Fox, and on the trade of the lightning hands, it's going to get a combo that's going to finally force that wager out.
If you're a frame or 2 late on that interruption, you get the trade and enough hit stump from that lightning hands to keep you in the air. Follow-up combo for Black Adam, and Rewind looking pretty good. Big whiff on that overhead skateboard, and this should be enough to do it. Lightning from the sky, Shazam? No.
Oh my goodness.
Stop. Just
I'm
no.
out. Nope.
No. The slap of denial on Sonic for the wake up gives the approval head nod through the fox fur. He's gonna switch characters and rewind, telling Sonic to pick Captain Cold.
He's gonna take the bait.
Yo, did you get taunted on the character select screen? That's OD. He wants the best that Sonic has to offer in his opinion, and Rewind, a focused young man. I think I saw another quarter inch on that afro come from the top as he's becoming a man right before our eyes.
And is this going to be history made? We're 2 games away of seeing Sonic Fox actually fall.
All right, trade is up, charge to level 1. Sonic not looking for offensive capabilities just yet. Wants to enhance that gun to level 2 to get the faster projectiles and have access to that snow globe where his dirtiest mix-ups come into play.
Very good check by Rewind there. Sonic Fox gets with a lot of murder with the down ones after the 4-2-3s here with Captain Cold.
Great tech.
And utilizing that brand new string back through 3, which is now +4 on block.
All right, to the corner we go. He's going to go for the 4-3. Here's the knockdown. Oh, wow, the Death Sickle coming from the top. No escape. You wanted Captain Cold? Well, you got him, buddy. Here's the level 2 trait charge, and now Rewind back to the wall. Sonic will be looking to set up the snow globe. Nice, big whiff on the 4-3, but no punish from Rewind.
I like the reaction. Captain Cold's forward and back 3, unfortunately, are some T-Rex ones. They're going absolutely nowhere, and this is a dangerous situation for Rewind now. Snow Globe, and he's going to wage
He
ready for it.
definitely had to clash. The level 2 trait setup was coming therein after. He would have got refrozen and guaranteed death, but now Sonic exactly where he wants him. No clash and no options to escape.
Now once he gets a hit, the Snow Globe coming out, and what's going to be the mix, but he has to get the hit first, and that's where a lot of other Captain Cold struggle.
All right.
And simply landing the hits, but Sonic Fox in his infinite neutral, able to get hits with this character.
Yeah, camping around that interactable, hoping to catch Rewind with that explosion, but instead opens him up. Back 3 for the launch. Will we get the setup? Death Sickle.
Oh, he's going to hold on to it here.
There's the wall. Stay out, Black Adam. You are not welcome here.
He's going to get out with that dive kick, and even if he gets the Snow Globe out, does have a full screen to work with. Oh, and I like the aggression there from Sonic Fox afterwards. You got to watch out.
And it goes away right in time. Great knowledge, Rewind. Trying to jump out, but that down 2 so great from Captain Cold, and this should be enough for the kill. Sonic Fox tying it up at 1 game apiece. You wanted Cold, well, you got him, and now Rewind headed to the player select screen, baited him into maybe something he wants, and the counter pick game comes into play, and here comes young Jaime Reyes, the Blue Beetle. Newly picked up character for Rewind about a month ago. Everyone inspired by the great Deoxys, who just took Texas Showdown with his character. He couldn't be here tonight. Out there graduating. Congratulations, young man. Stay good in real life. But back to the tournament. Big time sweep. Rewind again fighting that. Chasing him down with the flight.
I was actually talking earlier about the development of Blue Beetle in the previous months, past couple months of Injustice 2. One of my favorite things to witness is this character going nowhere but up.
Keeping it safe there with that charge. Pushes him out. Projectile. Oh, wow. Get
what
the
a conversion. Are you kidding me right now?
Jumps and cancels in the flight to stay tricky in the air. You want to talk mobility. Blue Beetle, one of the most annoying characters in the game, constantly having to chase him down. Rewind, not giving Sonic any openings. Stand at additions. Look at that sweep. So good.
Oh my goodness, it's getting him with the mix. The back 2 on wake up and throwing the mid. You ain't going nowhere. Those frosted Cheerios are on deck.
Yeah, Sonic definitely getting cooked back to the wall. He needs to figure out something fast. This is a body as Rewind putting on an offensive clinic here with nothing but movement.
Guys, I'm really curious about if Sonic actually fell into a trap here as he wanted this matchup. And it looks like he's executing perfectly.
All right, slowing things down, canceling, find a way, tosses a few films at him. I don't know if he watched it, but the Snow Globe. It's gonna get the balance now, wakes up, meter burn 4-3. Yeah, and kind of odd
Very
there on
situation.
the slowdown. Yeah, messes up the timing on his combo, but picks back up. Here's the punish.
He's gonna charge up that trait. Oh, no, he's gonna go for the damage
Just a
here.
little bit.
And to set up with the icicle and not getting hit by it.
Yeah, Sonic Fox just smashing that down too, trying to knock Beetle out the sky, but Rewind just
Oh
flying
my goodness!
everywhere.
Are you kidding me with this mobility?
Sick display of movement there for Rewind, staying, unhittable until he hits the ground, which is where Sonic has gotten the most of his damage. Great hovering around that interactable. Captain Cold, also a gadget character, so he can't destroy it and get rid of it. I love this strategy to stay here, mid-screen.
what absolutely amazes me about Rewind as a player is every time I see him pick up a new character, which is every other week,
So ridiculous.
after a week, he looks better than every day one main out there.
Yeah, looking just like Sonic Fox here. Great spacing, momentum shifting. Rewind trying to slow it down. Sonic not looking for trades at this point in the match. To the wall, looking for the
Oh my
setup.
goodness, look at the mobility by these guys. These
Will
guys
you
are
look
playing
at that
pure
knee?
fuzzies right here.
Sweep.
Oh, excellent forward dash there by Sonic Fox to get out of the cross-up attempt.
I'm so going to beat you. Feelings mutual.
And just like last game, wagered before the snow globe just in case. But now Sonic Fox still has one loaded. And as the bar, oh my goodness, gets the sweep. The wake up not gonna count. And oh my goodness, Rewind takes another game off Sonic Fox. One away from the upset.
Fun fact, Sonic Fox has never gotten anything less than 5th in the history of Injustice 2. Also, the curse that remains, anyone who's beaten Sonic Fox in tournament has never gone on to win it.
Yes.
So, what do you want? Pick your poison. Or is Rewind the chosen one, ready to shift all momentum, break all of the set stereotypes of the Injustice 2 Pro Series tendencies as he wakes up with that lunge, free whiff punish. Sonic Fox now going to a third character here.
We're going way back in time here for Sonic Fox, deep into the arsenal. And Lord looking like a good pick here. Into the corner we go. Are we gonna get some set play? The mines are down. Really good patience by Rewind.
All right, going for the low on the mix-up. Rewind back to the wall, can't really escape. Forward dash on Wake Up like a true god. But Sonic able to stop him, denying his entry. Get away from me, yes. And the Gotham Stars up to the skies, looking to cover that aerial assault put on by Rewind thus far.
Oh my goodness, look how confident he was in walking forward towards Sonic, just avoiding the minefield that was put out by this man.
Great check on the forward dashes. Rewind having none of it, not letting Sonic get away with anything easy, per se. Push blocks, keep him to the corner, and commits to the string. Super unsafe, but Sonic letting go of the button. Which side? Doesn't matter. Meter burn dive out of there. We're letting all of the bullets fly.
All right, Rewind sees another mix. Another wake-up back lunge by Sonic Fox, paying off, getting him out of dodge. Because Rewind, once he gets a knockdown, can't apply so much mix, but unable to against this character. He's got to worry about so many wake-up options that Red Hood possesses.
And great knowledge to get that air escape from full screen as Sonic was ready to lunge his way in with that back three. But Rewind fighting back, piece by piece, little cute donuts, trying to make things happen. Dives out of there, wants nothing to do with that flight cancel pressure. Sonic gimmicks or not. Just going to evade it and not even give Rewind a chance. Chasing him down, but that one frame startup away dive, keeping Sonic straight out of pressure on Oki situations. Once again.
Got opened up by the low, but unfortunately Rewind unable to convert the combo. Sonic Fox now chipped away from Sonic S2. Another game 5 here in top 8.
And it's the only way. Rewind's going to head back to the character select screen. The counter pick game in his favor. Has to stick to it. Very happy man, and Black Adam has come out to play. One decisive game, one chance for Rewind to dethrone the Fox for good.
And this is the character he almost did it with at KIT. Can he have some redemption here at Combo Breaker? Can he send a message to the rest of the Injustice 2
What a
scene
great
here?
start here. The meterless combo, 440 damage thanks to the background bounce. But again, you can never count Sonic out. Gotham Stars on Wake Up to deny that black magic, and Rewind seemingly looking for nothing but the big reads. Won a massive combo every time he lands a touch, but nope, patience and more patience. As Sonic walks away, he's gonna take a tour of the entire Batcave before Black Adam can have his way with him.
Oh, beautiful backdash by Sonic Fox, and it all looked like Rewind didn't overcommit with that 4-1-2, but Sonic Fox still having the reactions to get the punish.
All right, headshots on deck. Wow, and great coverage with that mine. Could have eaten a full combo. Oos, a little bit of chip damage. Real safe. Oh, and Rewind looking for that dive kick there. Missed input. And
oh man, walking right into the Michelin man. There's a special today.
yeah, that tire's actually an overhead. Special properties for whatever reason in Gadget characters. And now Sonic Fox methodically taking the life lead. Big time advantage. Eats a low lightning. Gets a little antsy trying to toss out some projectiles.
Ooh, putting down the minefield. There's so much meter now from Rewind. Only needs to hit, but Sonic Fox is denying him right now. Back to full screen you go. And what a read with the back three. Knew that was Rewind's only way in.
I don't know. That looked like a reaction to Meatball. Saw Rewind take it to the skies and instantly followed up with that meter burn back three, absorbing the dive kick with the hit of armor that it grants you. And now, no clash. One bar and a lot of guessing to be done as Rewind gets the punish.
It's going to be end up going to the corner. Forward 1-2 should close it out. And just like that. Final round between these two. Is Sonic Fox going to be eliminated from the bracket? Or is Rewind going home? Sonic Fox going to be able to try to keep himself alive here.
All right, he's going to get the side switch into the corner now. And Sonic not necessarily getting too aggressive. Just going to back off, and great punish there on that mind activation. Continuation with the background bounce. Forward 3. Massive damage incoming. 478.
Evening is up here on Health, and we're coming down to the wire, folks. Stan went into the low lightning. What a mix-up by Rewind, not having anything to back that up. Blocks on the mind, not watching his toes, though.
Caught on the walk back now. Sonic getting aggressive now. This is what Rewind wants. The whole time he's been trying to play up close and personal. A little reset to neutral. Doesn't want to eat anything. And a chance at a clash? No. Instead, Rewind's going to drop, looking for the reset of sorts. Down to the wire, under 300 damage.
Here we go. Rewind took all of the risk, but Sonic Fox not getting the punish.
And what a well-placed drop. Sonic messing up, giving Rewind a second chance at life. You don't know what's going to happen. Chip damage territory. Black. Yikes.
Oh my goodness.
No punish.
Oh my goodness. No. And he's going to try to laser, but he dropped it. Fearing it. And Sonic Fox is going to stay alive.
And Rewind knew that Sonic was going to go for the throw in that case. Looking to shimmy with the forward 3, which is throw immune. Sonic not risking anything at all. Not an armor, not a jump attack. Instant jump 1, looking for a trade at worst. And the Fox stays alive. Rewind giving him all he had, but he's going to bow out with that respectful 7th place and take home his good chunk of points here for the Pro Series.
And no surprise that it came down to that KP, that close between these two. And you know, Rewind finally getting that offline top 8. Congratulations to him. That was amazing. But Sonic Fox is going to try to continue his run where he's going to run into Biohazard.
Yeah, a lot of intrigue. Again, 2 more of the guys who you weren't used to seeing in the top 8s. Gunny and Silvereye press on the loser side of the bracket. But just hold on. We'll be right back with more of the Injustice 2 Pro Series here at Combo Breaker 2018.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Injustice 2 Pro Series here at Combo Breaker 2018, the very first stop of season number 2, as we are going back here into the loser side of the bracket where we've got Silvereye going up against Gunshow. What a matchup for you guys tonight.
This may be tough. If Silvereye stays true to Hellboy and with all his leaping around, Gunshow and Firestorm has access to that burst.
One of the best anti-hits in the game.
Absolutely.
It hits in front, it hits behind, it leads to full combos over
any
here.
omnidirectional juggle that works, that goes into a Molten Trap that restands for the
that safe on block because reasons.
You know, we can talk about that later. There's a few developers in the house. Maybe pull them to the side. But right now, these two only can worry about the opponent that sits right in front of them. And Gunny, coming all the way down from Toronto, making the trip, representing Saga City, and Silvereye, you know, Mr. Pennsylvania, but I don't live in Philly. Trying to get the job done here at Combo Breaker. No coasts, no kings.
And what a story Silvereye has been in the NRS scene. You know, coming from, I'm going to say he came from a Facebook group of all places, playing in a couple of online tournaments, coming offline, and what a transformation that we've seen into a top competitor in this entire scene.
All right, very calm. Gunshow a little too into this button check. I need to check his pulse right quick, make sure he isn't going to, you know.
All you got to do is hit the trade button, and you pretty much done your button check. Gunshow, calm down. And we're getting this matchup, guys. Silvereye, Gunshow.
Never pull a gun on a youth. I was planning giant stone fish. That is seriously freaking cool.
Okay, he's excited to get fisted by a giant Doom. We're going to leave that alone right there. Tosses the garbage can and points the gun at him that he told him not to use. I don't know if the rules go out the window when it comes to character lore and the discussions, but Gunny clearly doesn't care about any of that, and great bait there from Silvereye. So we talked about using that burst to stop his aerial charge.
And blocked one and just threw the back 3. I don't even think it was his turn at that point, but why not? That back 3 goes so far. Both of these characters' back 3 are pretty much the same exact thing here. A huge range. very deceptive, and you got to be on alert. And I really love the Silver Ride baiting on these approaches of the air. It's going to try to bait out that burst. And, oh my goodness, coming from downtown with the low pound.
And there's that fist right to the big section. Huge, about 200 damage on the meter burn. So quick, you definitely have to guess when you see it coming.
Woo! What a whip punish on the whipped forward 3 of Guncho, and that's going to be the kill. Silver Ride drawing first blood, taking that very first essential bar and message sent to Guncho right now. And I love that Silver Ride is keeping him guessing. He here full screen with the leaps, and when he's going to get aggressive or not.
What side did that hit on? Activates the armor. Big jump punch and another beat down to the face, and Firestorm getting exactly what he asked for. Trying to rush his way as a Guncho. Great bait there. Silver Ride throwing out that meter burn back to be looking for the launch and to break through with the armor. Instead, eats a Molten Trap for breakfast. Trait activated. One mix up until death. Stop. What side did that hit on?
I'm not even sure. I'm going to be completely honest with you, KP. Might have been in front, might have been behind. I'd say it's 50-50.
Listen, it hit on the right side, and that's all that matters. Silver Ride forced the clash. Now, sick goggles, bro. How much are you going to spend to keep your health? One bar, just a 15%. And Gunny electing to keep that for maybe Molten Traps. Activates the armor. Oh, excuse me, that is the damage buff there.
That is. And not able to take any of these hits. That's why he was blocking this Molten Traps, because if he had the armor one on, could have taken it unhit and used that to make the approach.
All right, and Gunny, with that meter he saved, able to use it for his own clash successfully, winning it, by 1 meter, which allows him to regain 15% health. Gets the defense matrix up so he takes less damage.
Oh, there it is. The burst finally paying off. Get him out of the skies. He's going to have some crazy hits done here. What a block. He was waiting until the hits done ended, too. So smart by Gunny.
I like it. Anti-air with the meter burn burst, looking to recapture him with the Molten Trap. Didn't have another bar to meter burn, but again, one big whiff from Silver Ride. He keeps it. Plus, big punch there, trying to knock Gunny's head off.
Going for the RKO out of nowhere. Good stack on the 1-2, but Gunny not falling for it. With the down one burst, going to take game number 1 here with Silver Ride, and that's a comeback right there. Coming into game number 2. Guncho red hot. Both of these characters red hot.
Yeah, jumping out of there wants nothing to do with the mix-up up close. Molten Trap testing him. All right, this time, active armor. He's going to punch his way through. No, looking for the mix-up. Gunny just continuously challenging. I like the idea.
This is kind of an unfair matchup to begin with. Ananun Rama over here is actually fire immune, yet Firestorm able to do some damage to this man. What's going on?
Listen, man, you can talk about the lore all you want. Take it up with DC. I'm just a commentator. As Hellboy works his way in, gunshot to the face. Firestorm looking to connect with that Molten Trap, but no, Silver Ride playing a much better game here from the mid-range. It's when he gets to leaping is when the bad things start to happen, but armor's up, gets the combo, no hit confirmed.
Ooh. And yeah, when he stays grounded, it's been really good, but once he gets crazy, and all it takes is one from Firestorm, as we're about to witness right here. Excellent push block.
Great block and keeps Gunny in the corner, but the meter burn on the bench. Gadget characters coming through with the dynamite. Enough damage to secure that great health bar, and Guncho clean as ever.
And this is perfect if you're a Firestorm player. You know right now Guncho's going to be feeling himself because he's going to be able to build that level 3 back by the end of this match.
All right, into the burst to keep himself safe. Meter burn back 3, punching his way through it. Silver
Ride taking about that very first bar. And that, oh, if he would have committed, would have got all of the damage.
Yeah, but that's what you call conditioning. He's been hit with that burst so many times. Silver Ride trying to bait it out. Gets the air throw, extended damage now. Beat his face in. More damage. He's going to chase him down? No. Elects to activate the armor. Free entryway.
Excellent block off the 2-2 into the down. With the low and what a burst. Getting the entire this man is at level 3.
All right, the Matrix is up. Wow, great stuff. Using the unclashable into the trait. Damage over time coming up if he can connect anything here. And look at that chunk of damage. He's just done it. It's
all it's going to take is one more, and the straight shot going to do it. Guncho going up 2-0 against Silver Ride here, trying to make it in to loser semifinals.
All right, he has the one coach activated. I'm not sure whose man this is, but he's talking to him, so he is the designation. As we count down from 30 seconds here, Silver Ride trying to figure out exactly what to do.
I know exactly what this man's whispering in his ear. It's simple. Don't get hit.
Oh, sick. I could have told him that.
Simple advice.
All right, headed to Gorilla City. All of the beautiful exhibits on display.
Big old background bounce for both of these characters who have seen range already. What a trade on the forward, too. I'm not even sure what button Gunshow just pressed in order to get that.
Right, gets rid of one interactable, doesn't want Firestorm jumping around like a maniac. Great block there on the switch up, eats the overhead, gets the splat. Nothing much more than it, just some raw Oki, but Silver Eye staying out of the range and using the leap every single time on his block strings.
Ooh, the back three, the lead back, getting him out of one of those hits and not able to break the armor.
Damn, extended combo, spending all of the resources. Big damage into that fist. Oos.
And there we go, that's what the armor trade's all about. Take the hit and then take your turn, young man. That was even a punish on it. Silver Eye coming to life here.
Woo! Wow, and he challenged that after the cross under. Great stuff from Gunny. Doesn't quite get what he was looking for, but staying away now, eats it on the punish from the Molten Trap, and Silver Eye, whatever he was taught in that coaching segment, clearly working off. 317 follows him down, and the burst right on cue. All right, Silver Eye.
Okay, never out of it, and the health bar sometimes doesn't even exist here with the level 3 trait. But a second time, Silver Eye gonna get the push block, but he gets another hit.
He
but he has the armor
doesn't
activated.
care. Armors through Gunny, using that torpedo to get away, but chasing him down. Again, so much mobility in Hellboy. There is nowhere on the screen you can hide from him. Air dash is back in front, and now Gunny in trouble.
Just try it, dumbass.
Oh, sick.
Ooh. Hellboy being a little bit savage here on Silver Eye's behalf, and he is playing like it.
All right, delay gunshot, trying to mess with the timing of the evasion of Gunshow. Chip damage territory, and Silver Eye looking to close things out. He doesn't want to see the final health bar. Big sword coming out, slice to the chest, shoots the torpedo. Get back.
Got his toes, and doesn't have level 3, so right now this is Silver Eye's chance to take a game off of Gunshow.
Whoa. Got
Down
mixed,
one
but the
gunshot.
armor saving everything behind. Gunny opening himself up with that back two, no way to recover, and Silver Eye finally on the board, 2-1.
Like those two first games never even happened. That's what was so crazy.
Well, what did you see? Talk to me now, Silver Eye. What did he do differently from the first 2 games that was able to put him in this position?
He was able to survive level 3 trait early on the first health bar. Multiple times in previous rounds, you saw that Gunshow was able to take the entire health bar on that. That way he was able to apply pressure on the second bar of health, which is what has really got him in a position here in that game number 3 to have the lead and really keep it going here. And now his foot is still on the pedal here against Gunshow with a hefty lead right now. And that may even force something tricky out of Gunshow, but he let go of block on the meter bread Molten Trap. And now these boys are swinging.
All right, Gunshow uncharacteristically are dropping the combo after the 4-3. A lot of whiffing going on, and Silver Eye's going to be the first to take advantage. Oh, well, never mind. Commentator's curse right back at you. Not allowed to complete a combo here in Game 4. Decisive for Silver Eye's life if he can't run it back.
Also, the use of the trait here in the past 2 games has been essential in Silver Eye right now. I also like that he's mixing up off of the leap differently every single time, and it's been like 14 different mix-ups at once.
And get the shot out. Meter burn back 3 to negate any armor there, especially on that interactable head. Gunshow, can he continue the combo here? What side? Silver Eye blocking successfully, plus frames instead. Doesn't have to go for the 50-50. Meter burn back 3. Yeah, and Gunshow getting a little impatient there. Huge risk with that up-close Molten Trap, but had the read on Silver Eye walking back.
So this time around, Silver Eye still able to block correctly. Didn't push block this time.
No.
But was able to... oh my goodness.
And a little short hop. It was a little beautiful, a little cute stuff. Hey, I'm here. Okay, I'm going for the overhead. And Gunny forced the clash now. He's going to win it. Regain 15% health, but no meter. Look for a lot of projectiles until they're able to gain one and make some things happen. Ooh, looking for the air-to-air, but great aerial dash back from Silver Eye.
And that's something that we have not seen out of Gunshow, which was him trying to use something else to keep this man out of the skies. But what a burst is going to force a clash to Silver Eye here.
Style calls that motivation.
All right, the Firestorm getting a little raspy for the boys, trying to prove to Hellboy that he's some kind of man. Clearly, he doesn't care. Guns back up, gunshots out, slowing down the momentum again. Silver Eye caught pressing a button in between the meter burn of the Molten Trap.
Now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Gunshow a little bit of a lead here.
Gunshots to the face, has to slow it down. So much respect now coming from both of these gentlemen. Trait activated, armor, I'm on my way in. Daddy is home, goes for the overhead, and Gunshow can't really challenge there. Oh, instant air dash, great block. Taking his turn back and a whiffed air-to-air jump attack. Nothing doing, no one home, and Silver Eye pulverizing Gunshow into the corner now.
Oh, Meter Burn for Meter Burn. They're going to get the trade, but the pound is going to send us to what is another game number 5 here at top number 8. Are you kidding me?
It couldn't be any other way. Gunshow choking away a 2-0 lead. How many times have we seen this in this tournament alone? And decisive game 5. Gunny, gonna think about it. Take some time, whether get a change of scenery. Silver Eye's like, yeah, man, I'm here. He definitely grew both of those bags under his eyes in between games 3 and 4, and he's somehow figuring it out with the classic hands behind the head pose. You know what's in trouble time, as we saw from Biohazard earlier today.
And this is just a continuation of what the entire tournament has been, start to end, these close matches, and the depth of field that is here at Combo Breaker.
Yo, look at my
is
fist.
insane.
He just backhanded that young man at the character select screen. If that's not intimidation factor for you, I don't know what is.
With the heated knuckles there too, those are sharp. And we're going into a final game number 5 once again here. And already a tech throw. Both these guys playing at the top of their level. Who's gonna get that very, very important first hit?
Yeah, and a little early on the down one connection from Gunshow. And how alpha was that? Starting the match with an instant air dash into a throw animation and Silver Eye crossing him up dangerously. Trades not in your favor, doesn't quite leave the bomb behind for Gunshow and Silver Eye. The power character simply throwing that cart out of here. We'll have no more of that, no rides.
All right, supposed to almost a great read again by Silver Eye, but you see that he's hesitant on a lot of these, but he's making the right reads. But eventually he's gonna commit and get something. Oh no!
And Gunshow feeling the nerves. He's getting the burst, but no conversion. We've seen it a multitude of times now recently in all of his attempts. And Silver Eye taking advantage.
3, ooh. Gunshow getting a little antsy there with a jump out of the mix-up. Maybe thought he was going to cancel forward, and we're going blue early on. Nice air escape, not going to deal with the hit stun, getting the ground pound. That's some great damage in and of itself. And oh no!
Gets the burst and again fails. The conversion is Gunshow in big time trouble here. Silver Eye riding all of this momentum. Air grab, slam to the ground, and he, who went down from 0-2, now a single life bar from advancing. Gunshow on the brink of elimination. Fear in his heart, corner pressure on his mind, but Meter Burn back threes his ways out in the armor he trusts. And of course, it couldn't be any other way.
And you mentioned it early on. I mean, Gunshow, who's made a name for himself on the pickups, on those bursts, able to convert every single one of them. But here, where it matters, in this highest pressure situation, can crack here.
Yeah, and that was crazy. Silver Eye just leaping around and then just throws out a back three. Not sure if he was expecting Gunny to advance. He hadn't done that for the entirety of the set. A huge read that may come back to bite him now as Gunny is in the driver's seat. 2 bars to his name.
And does have a level 3. Silver Eye needs to be careful.
Wow.
Not to get, what a knock. Oh my God, we're going blue early.
Activates the trait Raw, looking for one errant hit, and then forward three's gonna get stuffed out. Goes for the extension, and Silver Eye was looking for the air escape. Gunny believing in his defensive capabilities here. The throw down to the wire. About even in health.
Oh my goodness, both going for the same exact reading. The downward press, we're gonna get some huge clashable damage. Pressure is on here for Gunshow, trying to take this set right now. But what is Silver Eye gonna do? Has the leap, it gets blocked.
Yeah, he's making sure he doesn't have a chance to clash now. Silver Eye, what is he gonna do? Gunshots to the face, negates these high projectile attacks. Doesn't want to take a chance. Gunny looking for a trade, welcoming Silver Eye to take a shot, and steps
he finally
up
gets hit.
a little too early. Probably looking for the leap, and Gunshow barely escaping with his life. The young man advancing. Silver Eye's run's gonna stop short here with a very respectable 5th place. That'll get him on the leaderboards for sure. And next up, Biohazard
going up against
Sonic Fox.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a classic once again. These two have met multiple times in the Injustice Pro Series season number 1.
Yes.
Very close, almost each and every single time that they have played. But Biohazard has gotten so close, but no cigar, never able to conquer the Fox.
He's looking a bit shaky. Shaky may not be a good word, but he's open. Everyone's taking him down to the brink. Again, starting in losers before we even got into top 16. And Biohazard just been on a tear, has been doing his homework. And if you follow the scene closely, you know, Honeybee let out a couple videos saying, you know, maybe is this the answer to Sonic Fox, and uploaded some casual sets between Biohazard and Sonic, and he was cooking them with some Starfire. So I'm not entirely sure on the route he's going to take, as we've seen Sonic play 6 characters already.
Yes,
but
we have.
A small gap and a big run to the grand finals 3 people stand in the way of victory. Sonic Fox looking to repeat and set the season off the Fox way as, oh, he has hands. Look, hurry up before he hides them.
Winner of this is going to go on to meet Gun Show in loser semis. And that is, I mean, he has the experience with both of these guys. And what's the matchup going to be here? Sonic Fox, is he going to go with Captain Cold? No, going back to Red Hood. And we mentioned could Starfire be an answer? Not even going to be seen right now, so he's going to go Bane again.
All right, we're going to get the button check right now. Oh, a standard one? Let's go. I'm so happy. It's not, I'm trying to do, oh, no, never mind. They're trying to do combos now.
Even in a button check, Bane's hype. That roundhouse looking pretty crisp. All right, these guys are ready. Are they going to go straight into this match?
Okay, boys, that's enough. Let's go.
They're not even comboing. They're just throwing special moves.
No, I got to put the organizer hat back on and just run on the stage and yank your ear off or pull a,
Here we go.
a strand
Handshake
of red
initiated. And we are going to restart. This is the matchup. Red Hood versus Bane. Sonic Fox versus Biohazard. Let's hear it, crowd. Why are you guys so quiet? Now we're talking.
All right, Bane back on the screen once more, dives his way in. Wow, that big down 2 whip, but tosses, does a little rearranging here in the King of Atlantis' throne room. Doesn't like the core, so gets rid of it. Wow, and 2 shots breaking through the armor of Bane. Sonic diving in with no cancel. Do not run from me this time, sir. Big elbow drop into the corner we go. And again, Bane, not a fan of the decor. A little interior designing on the side.
It's going to be an interesting matchup. Red Hood, a character with so many multi-hitting special moves.
Yeah, great whip punish and a big-time air escape there. He was in debuff. That was going to hurt. Chases him down. Doesn't have the meter to switch sides. And again, the double dash forward. Biohazard, the absolute god with the big-time read on Sonic.
Gets the Rekazon hit. At any moment, Biohazard going to pop that Venom coming in, but what a down one from Sonic to stop the approach. These top players, they're able to react to the forward movement so well with these pokes and normals, and he's just going to lunge and take the very first health bar here off of Biohazard, who's already back from debuff. Does have 2 bars and only 1 strike away, I think. What a whip and punish from Sonic Fox.
Way too far out. Easy whip punish now, catching him with the low kicks. Canceling it to the trait, using those guns, getting a few chip damage. Oh, big. Again, I like the idea. Biohazard trying to chase him down, but that air escape, the dive back gunshot, instant 2 shots. It's going to shatter any armor Biohazard has as he finally shades off the rest of that silver health bar, the low kick into the uppercuts.
Oh, Venom activated. Look for a reversal here, and I love the aggression from Biohazard when he has a moment, like any space to just dash in.
Oh no, and big time trouble. He's looking to keep it. Here comes the mix up, elbow drop, level 1 Venom. Wow, and no punish, instead gets the push block.
And it doesn't go to level 2. I'm shocked that he didn't try to keep up the aggression there, but he's already got it. Moved back to level 1.
Oh, and big time mistake. Yeah, keeping it at level 1. Will he go all the way up to 3? Level 2 it is. 1 mix up in a dream for Biohazard. Sonic trying to jump away, catches the legs, and doesn't block the overhead. Instead, he's forced to go for the clash. 1 or 2 bars. 2 bars for sure. He's going to gain meter immediately to have enough for the bounce cancel should it come and not allow Sonic to clash himself. But he's going to get punished instead.
Oh no, but he's going to be hanging on by a thread here. He's going to have the Venom. 1 hit, it'll be for cancel. It's all that he needs. What a backdash.
Oh boy, that was a huge risk by Sonic throwing those limbs out. And great check on the forward movement. Biohazard caught slipping. I guess he was ready to force his way in, but with no Venom. And no check, Sonic that back too, that low leg, just clipping the kneecaps.
And Sonic Fox's reactions to the mobility is really what separated him in that matchup. You saw him get so aggressive, Biohazard with the 4 dashes, all that, and Sonic Fox finally burning him for him, especially when it mattered most right there at the end.
All right, going for the empty jump is so not to be punished upon his landing. Back dashes out of the string, but the boot following him. To the corner we go. It's going to get the continuation on the combo.
In the corner we go, in the mine, but wakes up with the armor and breaks the man's back. Into the corner we go. And but Sonic Fox knows the character so well through that he was going for a tick throw. Off that down to the 4-3 whipping, and now Daddy's back in the corner here.
Yeah, very fortunate situation for Biohazard there as he gets his Venom back. Great read on the command grab, and that uppercut just whipping Biohazard a little too antsy on these armored attacks. Super unsafe.
Ooh, the people's elbow, but the mine was there to cover him.
All right, he's going to challenge now. Bounce cancel. Caught Sonic trying to jump out. This may be enough to kill. Ragdoll toss.
He didn't even spin Venom. That was just pure Bane damage.
Stop it. Meter burns the mine for the instant explosion. Caught Biohazard slipping. Keeps him with the low check. Dive into the meter burn. No, push block. Biohazard wants to secure the first life bar for whatever reason.
Yeah, but if he would have come off the Venom, he may have taken Fox off that first bar, and it looks like it's coming back to haunt him right now.
You got to know the lunge was coming there, so spinning a bar just to stay up on life. Finally, going for the raw command grab power bomb.
Looking like Kevin Nash up in here, Bane, the big boy himself. But I'm up, and just because he was at level 1, going to get it back so fast. The Sonic Fox picking up a mind conversion here. Beautiful stuff. Bouncing on 3 bars. Trying to make the approach through the minefield. Gets him with the command grab. The People's Elbow. What's coming next?
Debuff, that's what's going on. You're going to be patient and hold until it's your turn. Jumping away and forward, dive into the palm, and Biohazard, it's really hard to get something going here. Armor's up to get through the mine, but he's going to get reversaled. Man, really hard here. Sonic just a big defensive wall, utilizing all of Red Hood's tools, and you died with a full bar of meter. A very demoralizing trait when you're in tournament mode. And Biohazard's evolved from the hands behind the head to the hand on the chin. You know, big time trouble there. Body language says it all.
If he sticks out with this matchup, do you think that he needs to be maybe more aggressive and not come off of level 1? Well, maybe go to level 2 and try to keep the pressure on Sonic?
Sonic looked to check him immediately with that 4-1, and here's the overhead connecting into the trait. Gets the knockdown. Oh, man,
Huge
big time
whiff.
mistakes. Not sure if that's what he wanted to do. Instead, he gets corner carried. Mine is up. Armor's out with that uppercut.
Faked the interactable throw there in the corner. Sonic Fox not falling for it. Big drop there. It does get the statue there, unblockable. But oh my goodness, the lunge has put in work for this man, breaking the armor and giving the space that he needs to put out his minefield.
All right, down kick into the uppercut, chasing him down. Level 2 Venom now. Gets the elbow, enough hit advantage to escape whatever setup was coming after the mine.
Oh, and the instant explosion. Biohazard not ready for the meter burn version.
Psych lied. Sonic following it up. The Gotham Stars, Biohazard standing up a little too early. Eats a face full of them. And 1 game away. Sonic Fox looking to continue on. More patience, just out of the range.
Oh, the
nice
tombstone pile driver. Not enough to take that first health off of Sonic Fox, though, and he is holding on to that magic pixel, and all of this is just free damage for this man on Biohazard's what could be last health bar.
I am here to be king. Why are you still alive?
Yeah, definitely sending a message asking him why he's still alive. That seemed like a Clash quote coming directly from Sonic to Biohazard himself as he goes for the side switch in that trait grab. Mine's up, Gotham Stars at the active, covers his approach with the mine, and Sonic is just having his way.
Yeah, homework done here against Bane, and he's changing up what he's doing when he puts the mine out. Sometimes he'll sit back and react, sometimes he'll take it and get aggressive, just like he is here with the Rekkas, and so close to moving on.
Yeah, and that's just the tail of the set here. Biohazard just whiffing an air grab for seemingly no vision. Big input errors there. Sonic Fox in control the whole time. I don't know what he's looking at or what he's looking for.
But he's going to move on to loser semis where he's going to run into Gun Show. What a matchup that's going to be.
All right, now advancing to the winners final. It is going to be, it is not season 1 anymore. It's season 2 Tweety against Gross. Using Black Adam the entirety of the way so far. Known for his Green Lantern specialty, but especially known for showing up at every big event. The huge stage is his home, his presence, and he is 2 sets away from becoming Combo Breaker 2018 champion.
That's right. We saw in the Injustice Pro Series finale of season number 1, Gross show up when it mattered most, and in the final moments to even get his spot there, showing up when he needed it most, and now sitting on the winner's final side in his way, Tweety, who's used quite a few characters himself and has shown and proved to us that he is a top Injustice competitor.
And a man looking to shake the entire foundation of the community. He says he is the best. And if he gets the W, guess what? Everyone has to hold that now. Nothing stands in his way. Practice, dedication, hard work. That's exactly what happened. It's not that the other guys have gotten significantly worse or that, you know, they don't care. No, it's none of that. The guys who have put in the most work and have advanced the quickest. They figured out the game as we head into year 2. The meta is developed. They know what's strong, faster. Tweety every day grinding with whoever. And it's properly on display here with every character he's used as he goes straight to Starfire and Gross pulling out the Green
back
Lantern.
in time. We're going back to season number 1 for this man and the character that put him on the map even back in Injustice 1.
It's been a long time.
Button check.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if he started the
Another-
match with Raw Trait,
another
what a
50-50
god.
for us.
Trait into lift, instant, please, I just quit. We all just go home and give him the trophy right now.
That actually might not be a bad call against Starfire, now that I think about it.
Slow down. That's why we're in the booth and not on the stage, the things like that. All right,
starts
goes-
off with a sweep of Starfire, which is secretly disgustingly far. And
All right.
this is going to be tough because Green Lantern, I'm not too sure if he's going to go tit for tat as far as zoning against Starfire, and if he's able to, find his way in right now. But if he gets put full screen, what's he going to be able to do against the Starfire zoning? That's what I want to see.
Yeah,
it's not a matchup we see too often.
It's less about the zoning in here. The big advantage that Green Lantern has is his forward walk speed. You can see him just kind of trotting across the screen. He doesn't deal with as much Starfire nonsense as everyone else because he gets in rather quickly. Now, looking for the mix-up. Great delay wake up from Tweety as he goes into the hair flip, challenging normal hair flip again, following up with the trait. And yeah, Gross just can't find an opening, but it's not because of the zoning here. He's getting cooked up close.
Everywhere right now. Tweety making every right read and Gross making every wrong one. Even trying to guess when he's going to meet that hair flip, but he's not. And even when he guesses when he's not, following it up with the trait, Tweety inside his head already.
All right. Keeping it safe, meter burning that charge. And wow, big chip damage and push back on the Stardust into the character power. Green Lantern, great read there. Tweety dropping that dust right in front of him.
Oh, no fear whatsoever from Tweety. Just flipping in his man's face. What a whip punish, too, on the back three attempt by Gross. And oh my goodness, what a reaction to the meter burn roll.
body.
And Gross said, I'm done with it.
He actually got cooked. He bodied. He restarted the match quicker than Tweety could react to the meter burn roll and punish with the throw. Now, game 2, Gross sticking with Green Lantern. He likes the matchup here instead of Black Adam, but he needs to find his patience in a different type of category. Tweety just plastering the screen with all type of fairy tale dust. And the punish now on the straight shot. Gross with no bar or trait active to get the conversion.
There we go, does have the bar now and the trait. But Tweety has shown that he knows the setups. That the wake up gets him out of dodge and pretty much everything that Gross is going to try to throw off of the EX Lantern.
All right, the young bowling ball with the entirety of the string doesn't get punished, but not blocking the overhead successfully. Back 3 plus frames and the Tamaranian charge right out of your plus frames. I don't care if I'm flying high and away.
Yeah, that's something that Starfire can take away from you. You know, play that mind game of is she going to charge her or not, because sometimes your plus frames really don't matter against this one. But Gross going to get some huge damage here. Looking for the chip out, and he does bait out the wake up. So smart by Gross, and he's going to get back into this match.
Yeah, Tweety had nothing to lose there. Pixel held, and had a chance, but a little too early on the back 1. So we got back 3 instead, looking for the entirety of the string.
Ooh, big whip. Oh my goodness, actually broke the armor. So Tweety set up that intentionally and still got burned.
Yeah, the second hit coming out just in time right before he got clocked. Here's the jump in. Oh, beats a Tamaranian charge. Gross has been doing his homework. Plus frames here. Chip damage. Bowling ball to chase things down, and that trade is going to go in Gross's favor if he gets it on hit.
Absolutely huge damage off that bowling ball. There we go.
Yeah, and he's perfectly fine with Tweety. Oh, wow, and a faster beam of himself. Trait activated, putting them slow shots on the screen. The overcharged lanterns also coming into play now.
He can speed it up, he can slow it down.
All right, chipping him out. The constructs, the power of will, getting it done, and great read by Tweety. Dashing in now, keeping it safe.
Plus frames.
Oh, no, and he went under it. Very unfortunate situation there, and no clash from Tweety. Gross on the board, 1-1, showing that first game a misnomer, a fluke. Even though he got cooked, Tweety reads him immediately. Great back two, protecting the Starry Skies.
And now come off the bar as well. Tweety could have done some hefty damage. Said wants to keep him cornered. Those number 4 threes, which are so...
Great. And you saw the walk back, straight momentum and footsies from Gross. Meter burns the lift into the corner we go. Knockdown setup, forward 3 to keep the plus frames mix up. What side did that hit on? All sides. Omnidirectional wake up with that disco light.
It's absolutely everywhere. Not even meter burn, and what a lift on a whip punish!
Yo, he straight went for it raw. Builds the wall, keeps Starfire right in front. You are not welcome here on Earth, young woman. Safe on the charge, looking for the throw. Great backdash from Tweety, but Gross with the challenge. And has he figured it out?
Has the download already been completed? Let's find out what a back one, if that would have worked out.
Yeah, great interruption, but Tweety recognizing the trade on the Stardust, able to recover because the black one tipped him. And again, the micro step on the evasion from Gross, forcing Tweety to slow down. Keep throwing that down one out there, and now gladly take these punishes.
it's kind of crazy that Gross has actually punished 2 down 1 whiffs in this one game.
All right, doesn't have enough. Puts itself in the corner, unfortunately, for Tweety. Spins the meter to get enough chip on that hair flip. Great decision, but how does Gross counter this?
Wow, got caught by the tip of that command grab on the 4-2. And we're going to the corner, the ballerina spin.
And Tweety now picking things back up. Momentum. It's going to jump, stays on the same side. Nice throw tech. Plus, and jumps out. Gross knew it was coming. There's the forward 3. Big time damage here into the setup as Tweety will not have an air escape. But the late wake up, the old-fashioned game mechanics. Gross looking for that patented down 2 up close. Doesn't have a chance to clash just yet. Great walk back, but even better recognition from Tweety.
Oh, Tweety looking for the read right there. Gross not falling for it. The charge gonna get only one of the 2 hits.
Meter burn roll. This is gonna be a punish. Doesn't have the trait active, so he can't get continuation. And just out of range for that whiff. Tweety chip damage incoming. Won't have a chance. Gross. Big guess.
Oh, it hits him. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Oh my God. He looked like he reacted. It wasn't quite sure. Overhead coming from the skies, and my man. See, these Sub-Zero players are always looking to slide over something.
Always looking to slide.
You just can't get it right, can you?
As Gross said, you know what? I'm going right back in. He's a big man of big confidence, and it's showing right now.
Yeah, great clutch situation. Tweety seeming to be on the winning end of a lot of them in this tournament. There's the down 1 punish. Wow, lift. Questionable hitbox right there with the down 2 on the interruption. Now Gross gonna spin the resources. Yes, trait activated to the corner. What side?
And Tweety knows these setups, delaying wake up perfectly
Punish.
to avoid him.
Oh no, Gross can't like that. And there's the meter burn forward 3 to go through the armor now. Keeping him in the corner with that wall. Safe. And right back at
this time. Gross making 3 there. He's going to go for the command throw. You want to watch, so we're going to put him in the corner. So Tweety keeping it smart.
There's the ball roll. Tamarani in charge looking for the chip. Chasing him down. Plus frames on that overcharged Lantern. Gross baiting it out. Chip, damage territory, and the down 2. He knew Tweety would try to find a way to escape and goes for the entire combo. Could have snuck a lift in there to put him back in the corner, but more important was closing off the light blow.
And just a charge away. We're tied up here. Tweety just needs 1 health bar.
Ooh, great
on the winner's side of this entire tournament.
And Tweety checking him with that 4-3, saying the store is closed, but putting himself in the corner. We'll see how great that decision proved to be. Gross activating his character power, getting that free bounce on the lift without meter. Hard knockdown mid-screen. Great delay wake up from Tweety.
Yeah, every single time, Gross has not been able to get anything off it. Temporary charge, even into the trait, adding on the damage. It becomes a B&B off a special move right there.
Right, there's this pushing him back, chip damage, guarding his front. That was a great recognition from Gross, and the reaction with the meter burn roll. Tweety forced the clash, but good. In Gross's favor, his back is still going to be to the corner. Now, a decision to be made. Gross allows him to regain 25% health, would rather keep his meter.
And he's been using it.
Stop it.
Another
Stop
damage.
it.
It's down 2.
Stop.
By this man, Gross.
All right, late charge. That was kind of high, and looking for the shimmy bait. Same side, no. Cross up. Great blocks from Tweety. Keeps the plus frames. Gets out of the corner, and Gross putting on the pressure, but Tweety looking for an opening. Finds it. Chip damage away from a spot in Grand Finals. There's the charge. He won't have meter to do it again, but goes for the normal version. Gross sliding under the back 2, going for the big optimal damage. Does he have enough to kill?
Not yet. The wake up by Tweety. And the trait is going to send them to Grand Finals on the winner's side.
Goes for the wake up, 8 frames, super quick. Not entirely sure if he could have clashed on the character power, but Tweety will definitely take those, and he has secured a spot in the winner's Grand Final.
What a story. If you're looking at all the fantasy brackets, everyone is stunned right now, KP.
Get over there with your cash right now.
My man started up a load of controversy before with a certain player,
Yes, he
and
did.
talking about he was focusing. Instead of worrying about what's going on sideshows outside of the tournament and all of the Twitter fingers, Tweety has put his hands on that beautiful controller of his and fought his way into Grand Finals. Sonic Fox, 2 men in front of him to meet him. Gunny up first. Gross after that, depending on who wins. And we should see Firestorm once again. Not entirely sure who Sonic would look for in this match, but we will find out. 3 sets to go.
Is he going to pull the NetherRealm Classic? Are we going to see Fire versus Ice?
I don't know, but Sonic's definitely in his bag right now, just shucking and jiving and grooving and feeling it every which way. I don't know if he has like a tingle button inside of that suit or the fur is internal, so it tickles him while he plays. Something super weird. He's going to figure it out as we get into this button check.
I would not be surprised if we even see this, which is the Firestorm mirror.
Oh boy.
Things are warming up here, folks.
Did you really just do that?
Had to. Sorry, my bad.
Like you actually said that, like, you know they can all hear us, right?
Oh, they can?
Yeah.
I thought we were just talking about the matches.
Well, what a horrible man. Either way, button check pretty intense now, activating the Matrix as he takes a trip to Brainiac in the back, you know, pressing all of the buttons that matter. Oh yeah, making sure his T-bag is on point, his down button always works.
Both of them hitting that trade button, making sure that thing's all ready to go. And here we go, shaking the hands. And this is loser semifinals gun show against Echo Fox's Sonic Fox.
Ooh. And a big whiff early. No capitalization from the other man. Matrix up, taking less defense, clips him with the interactable. He can't follow up because that is an unblockable explosion that launches. So you gotta have to let him get away. Some fights you can't win, and a little too late on the follow-up forward 3. Gunny in the driver's seat.
Yeah, big execution error from Sonic Fox early on, who's on a 17th character of Combo Breaker 2018, trying to mirror the Firestorm of the world.
Wow, not sure what happened there, but Gunny paying a lot of attention, able to get the continuation to fight back after momentum shifted in his favor, whiffing on that background bounce. Molten Trap active, trait level 3, Blue Flame on deck. Oh no, I'm not sure what happened there, but still went for the rawest of 50-50s, double low, and Gunny not watching his feet. Instead, he's gonna watch his health bar deplete. A lot of yellow.
Those mixes were so unorthodox, and that's what made them super effective here against Gunny. I don't think he's ever even seen that before. And now Sonic Fox getting to walk to the corner here. But Gunch are walking back, and Gunny needs to be careful walking back. He's already been burned by the Molten Trap already.
All right, slowing things down. Gunshot to the face, looking to chip him out with that Molten Trap, and great read, of course. Firestorm players love to do jump out into the torpedo to escape and put massive distance in between their opponents, but the chip damage now into the corner we go. Gunny looking to fight back, neutral after that string, trying to bait out the burst and the walk up throw. Level of respect too high right now.
There's some forbidden strings right there, but Gunny ready for it.
I mean,
On the load, nice down one burst. Been air escaped by Sonic to avoid what would have been a level 3 catastrophe.
All right, fighting back, looking for the mix-ups. You can guarantee the next up-close attempt by Sonic will be shimmied up, baiting out a lot of buttons, playing a fantastic space game, both of these gentlemen.
Ooh, jumping in, and Gunny showing a lot of respect. Just walk, oh my goodness, almost fell onto the Molten Trap as well, and he's gonna big unclassable damage.
No, come back here. We are inside the ship, no flies through space as he gets the transition down south. Wake up,
Oh
Molten
my
Trap.
goodness, Sonic Fox making all the reads right now.
And what do you know? Next time, shimmy, 1-0. You know, Gunny doing a lot of laughing and smiling. He told me how extremely nervous he was leading into top 16 to begin with, and the pressure only gets higher and higher as we close down on the trophy in that coveted first place.
I actually had a talk with him right before this top 8, and he walked up and said, not bad for a Fortnite player.
Everyone plays Fortnite, chill. He's not special. Ooh. Using the interactable to escape, jumping into the projectile now, slowing things down. Sonic Fox playing a more controlled pace as he walks up, feints the forward movement into the Molten Trap, drops the combo, but picks it back up in the meaty fashion on the end of that string. And Gunny now just waking up a little lost here. The headlights becoming a little too bright.
Back to full screen we go, and Sonic Fox has really dominated every aspect of the match.
Yes.
Up close, full screen, every read in his favor. And Gunshow looking, like you mentioned, deer in headlights right now, but he's going to go blue, and this could turn things around, but the drop! And I think that says everything about what we're witnessing right now.
All right, the interactable's out. Sonic's going to hang out just outside of the explosion. Meter burns the Molten Trap right back at you. Matrix up. Wow, what a fantastic conversion. Gunny known for those. Doesn't get enough to kill, chip, damage territory, and Sonic is going to push block as well, spending the resources only to eat that concussive blast to the face.
And from looking down and out right now, Gunshow brought that back all the way. one of the most beautiful blueprints we've seen with Firestorm of the event, but another Molten Trap working for Sonic, and he's going to wait until the level 3 is activated. That was a very smart wager.
This is a fight, right?
Sonic still doing the damage. He's got the same exact idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he wants to mirror all of his exact movements. Trade's not working in his favor, keeps it short, and that's going to be enough to do it. Sonic Fox up 2-0, and watch out. The kid is steamrolling. Coming off the 3-0 of Biohazard, he's now won 5 games in a row.
1 game away from Major Losers Finals for a matchup with Gross. Is Gunshow going to turn things around here? Let's find out. Oh, drops the ender. That could have meant a nice little corner push for him.
Wow, and just inside the Molten Trap, so scared, didn't even notice he whiffed it. Could have gotten the punish there, but instead, just going to respect it. Great trip guard there, catching him down with the Molten Trap.
Oh, no, the Trailblazer would have been a fantastic knockdown. Like I said, there's a couple of opportunities where he could have got great corner pushes, and then the active bull. What a pickup here by Sonic Fox. It's going to be the mix off the hit stun. Wow. Oh, what a cross-up.
Pulling up the Vortex off the level 1. Same side there, looking like a cross-up. Doesn't quite get the catch on the Molten Trap, so Gunny's going to pick up where he left off. Obliterating that life bar, silver health gone.
And you didn't see hidden in there, he actually ended with a jump rumble into the Trailblazer just to build out a little bit of bar, because he is a top player after all, and he's thinking about that on the fly.
All right, great air dash coming in from Gunshow, and the air escape to avoid being restead by the Molten Trap. Oh, and put errors galore, but figuring it out. 2 bars on this combo extension. Will we go for a ride? We will not. Staying in the corner.
Oh, going to some active frames there with Sonic
can you
Fox.
say active
What
frames?
a for 4-3, okay, Gunshow. 1 hit away from staying alive against the GOAT here, Sonic Fox, and
All
the
right.
overhead is going to do it.
All right, puts a stop to the win streak, trying to slow the Fox down in his tracks. Gunny on the board, refusing to bow out gracefully.
Ooh, going through each other there in the air. First hit going to Sonic Fox. Some huge damage and some corner carry. Setting out the mine, he's gonna fall on it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he tried everything to escape, but all Sonic had to do was block. When the explosion was happening, he was gonna get away, not free. Jumps into the corner to evade yet another explosion, and now working on what we call the hood perfect.
That is a hood perfect here. Barely getting touched, as Sonic Fox is now a health bar away from sending Gunshow home. Another Molten Trap. Every single one of them hitting, and he's going to apply the pressure on Gunshow early, activating this blue trait, and no wager on this man. It came so late, though, KP.
Does it count as a perfect since he activated trait and regained the health? I need some clarity on that. NRS, please, let us know.
Oh, Blue's a
All
little
right,
health there.
now we don't need the decision. It's okay. He got some chip damage.
What's Reed going to be? Both of these guys scared to make the approach, and Gunshow the one to get aggressive and met with the overhead of Sonic Fox and putting out. Even though he's not playing, Red Hood still has a minefield to play with here.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine with the slowdown game. Each second that goes is another closer activation to a level 3 trait that he can regain just for the sake of mixing. Gets the air-to-air jump 1, no continuation, and here we go, overheads, chases the backdash down, and Gunny's tournament life can head back to T-Dot as Sonic Fox advances to the losers final, where he will meet up against Gross.
This is it, guys. Gross coming up. A round of applause for Gunshow getting 4th place.
Absolutely fantastic run for the kid who woke up this morning, hit that 10 a.m. pool, nervous, big one-day run, a lot of mental fortitude necessary.
And absolutely amazing stuff. And before we get into this losers finals of Sonic Fox and Gross, we're going to take a quick breather, let these guys, sit down, gather their thoughts. We'll go and take a quick breath. We'll be right back after this ad.
And the greatest of esports breaks brought to you by the great KP and Mr. Aquaman. When we
What's going
say
on, guys?
break, it's a tiny break. So losers finals are here. Now, the big concern, Gross, we saw the 2 clutch games against Tweety where he got an input error at the end. He felt like he blocked the interactable, and then Tweety woke up with an unsafe move, but it was super quick. He made the right read. Does that momentum carry over into the match? Feeling like he should have been in winner's side of grand finals. Does he think about it too much? Does he have room to? Sonic firing on all cylinders on a huge run in losers, and Gross now tasting losers bracket for the first time in the tournament. We'll see how mentality shifts to this one as we head back to Gorilla City. Black Adam against Captain Cold. And a whiff punish
Oh my
early.
goodness. Speaking of going back, Gross going back to Black Adam, who's been the character that's gotten him this far in the bracket, looking so strong early on in all the pools going through top 48 and all the way to the winner side of the bracket. But now in his very first losers match, you said, is this a different pressure that he hasn't seen before? And Sonic Fox with Captain Cold has lapped out this matchup so much with Rewind. He's got to be confident here.
All right, puts the wall of ice up. That's Sickles on deck. Finds a way through the traps, gets the meter burn dive kick, but a dropped combo there. Unfortunate. Sonic, of course, easy reaction is going to take those 80% life lead.
And with an amazing wake up of that ice wall, looking like a member of the Night's Watch over here.
Wow, and the air tech right into that ice puddle, and not sure how he landed on that side. Down one anti-air, very, intuitive from Gross, but is it enough? Has a massive life lead and the sickest throw animations. Oh, it's beautiful stuff.
So swaggy, okay. Gross waiting for the down one this time from Sonic Fox off the 4-2-3. I like the little adjustments. Ooh, Beaver dive kick, wait for the ice cold to drop, I respect that. Going raw
And
into
what?
the black magic, that was risk reward right there.
Yeah, that was super raw. Gross, he's probably going to do something else. Yep, looking for the 4-1, meets Cold, gun to his face, gets the drop. Not enough aerial juggle on that bounce, but the EX low lightning.
And Sonic Fox looking for a button out there in the neutral.
Yeah, screeching through his legs now. Gross has a chance. Dive kick, he's in for the pressure, and immediately, no, you will not activate the snow globe. And just like that, Gross back in this, looking for the dive kick setup, but a little too early.
And even if Fox and Meter burn that, the Meter before 3 may have punished.
And wait a minute, look at the life that Gross has made up. Sonic is gonna elect to spend one bar and get 15%, but we're talking one combo and a setup from Gross, and this could be over, but he jumps, keeping it unclashable. No! Gives him a second chance at life.
Is this going to come back to haunt Sonic, or is he going to be able to clutch this out? But that was a terrible decision at the end. Could have put out the little mini globe itself. Wait a minute.
Oh, and puts the level 1 on. Gross is damaging himself by touching Sonic Fox. He has to let the combo go. But how long does it last?
Wait a minute!
Enough to get the cross-up dive kick.
Are
Gross
you kidding me?
With all of the reads. Jump 2 into the dive kick. He bet it all on that sequence. And Sonic in his
Right
trolling
before.
coming to bite him back. Gross first blood. Yo, Gross, why are you so gone?
The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, right before the final tick of the Frostbite was about to send them to the afterlife.
Florida boys, what's up? All right, Gross getting back into things. Trait cancel, keeping it safe, building a little bit of bar, and Sonic caught, not watching his legs, the wake up black magic, and all of a sudden, momentum has shifted hugely
power of it.
in Gross's favor.
Oh,
Stop.
That was just ridiculous in
He's
and of itself.
whiffing crouching light attacks. That's how do you whiff punish like a god on reaction?
Oh, not utilizing the 1-2-2 to go into any trade call. He does not have a level 2 yet. Usually Sonic is very greedy about trying to get that globe. And he's going to eat a little lightning. And you're talking about how momentum is being carried right now. And he is riding it right now.
Absolutely, beautiful stuff. We know that those orbs, the character power, the orbs themselves, unblockable, that wrap around Black Adam's waist. So while Sonic's looking for Gross to make entry, he tags him with the low lightning.
Oh, and that's a few times that you've seen Sonic Fox out
whip
here.
punish.
Oh my goodness, throwing out those normals. I think he's looking for maybe a dive kick, something there. But what a shimmy, and this should be the health bar.
Yeah, takes some time out to get the trait charge on the gun, trying to raise it up to level 2. With each individual level of his gun, Captain Cold's projectile becomes faster and more damaging, but Gross denying all of it. Not going to spin the meter on the combo, except keep a super handy. And
Here we go.
We're going to take a trip to the pyramid. No, let it rock.
Let it rock. Put him in the pyramid. I want to see destruction.
Let it rock. And
Oh,
Sonic
come on.
Fox.
What a hype killer.
Boo this man.
That's
Everyone,
right. Boo this
boo
man.
this man. That's right. Let it rock. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'll take off this mic and come to you, Fox. What's up? All right. Gross is up now in set 2 games. Sonic Fox on the brink of elimination. And
It's going to be another mirror on the night for this man.
yeah, Gross looking for a rematch.
Oh! Very good patience by Sonic just to let him neutral jump and see that he did an empty jump and back to this man on the ground.
All right, and the Black Adam mirror now. Gross looking to show Sonic Fox how it's done. Plus frames. No, just keeping it safe as we've seen Gross take it to rewind earlier in the day. Black Adam mirror, no stranger to it. And here's the punish on the low lightning. Shazam!
No trade to cancel that. Gonna keep things nice and safe this entire time. This Gross playing a nice, basic bread and butter Black Adam so far.
Yeah, looking
No
to get a
huge
whip
risk,
punish.
no nothing. Sonic Fox
Yeah, he was
still
looking for
getting
the whip
first
punish on the jump too. Thought he walked back just out of the range, but he was
Precisely.
only enough to block the jumping attack, which jailed into the follow-up.
Oh! All right, Sonic Fox, a little bit ridiculous to be able to react in the middle of your forward dash to a neutral jump and try to anti-air with a stand one. That's kind of ridiculous.
Caught trying to press buttons on massive plus frames. The cross-up, Sonic did not believe. No commitment, but the EX low lightning is going to get bodied up. And wow, hold on now. Sonic looking like he has this handled. Trading. Stop
Oh,
it.
the dive kick gonna do it, and looking for some tricky stuff to avoid.
The wake up down two. That's such a gross thing. Wake up down two's gonna bet it all now.
I mean, when you're down an entire bar of health, why not?
Yeah.
What's the downside? Sonic Fox taking a game, okay.
Yeah, we knew that was coming. Meter burst the interactable for the hit of armor. That Batmobile cycle thingamajig. I don't know if he's even finished working on it. Who knows with Bruce nowadays? But
What a pickup. Dropped the 1+3 though at the end, which is where the damage and the corner push comes from. But the fact that Gross has the first hit, and now a little bit of momentum here.
yeah, great anti-air is gonna meter burn for the extension. Gets the knockdown in the corner, looking to reset with the overhead for Sonic. Great denial of pressure, interrupting with the down one and throwing Gross into the corner. Again, the anti-air. Gross ready at the helm. It's gonna keep him on the same side. Would rather go for the combo instead of the positioning.
Oh,
Wow.
everything's working right now for Gross. 1 health bar from the upset right now.
And Sonic Fox a little late on the reaction with the down two of his own. Not as comfortable with down two as Gross.
Another
Oof.
one. Oh, in the corner we go. An immediate challenge. And Gross is out for blood right now.
And Sonic is in big time trouble. We're gonna take a trip. Yo, hold on, you're not authorized to ride this Batmobile. What is wrong with you? Get bodied into the Batcave main room here. Unblockable,
There we
interactable.
go. So close.
Forward 3. Yeah, he clashes now. Gross gives him a chance. Yo, and this is looking kind of free here in Game 5. Gross looking to close the door on the entirety of that furry suit, top to bottom. We don't want to see it anymore. Instant dive kick with no meter behind it. Should have been a punish, but again, tight
Another
moves.
down two.
This should be enough. Trade cancel.
Oh, just get the air escape.
And Sonic will not die, refusing to give up,
And
but he
he's done
does
it!
anyway. And
He's
Gross
done it!
closing the door on Sonic Fox. One more game. The rematch against Tweety, and we are going to start Combo Breaker 2018 with a brand new champion out of the gate. Let it be Tweety or Gross. The times have changed, Aquaman.
Yes, they have. Oh my goodness,
For
Gross
the boys.
has eliminated Sonic Fox. Never in my lifetime would I have thought
For
this.
the boys.
A change of the guard indeed as we enter a new era of injustice. Gross and Tweety is your grand finals.
My man Gross is actually pacing on the stage right now. That's OD, walking back and forth. This is the second lap, by the way. I'm counting all of them because we're going to make fun of him for years. It's all good. And Tweety making his way to the stage, a 3-game cushion by qualifying on the winner's side in a rematch. I'm expecting to see Starfire and Green Lantern once again, but man, so much on the line. A huge chunk of points, an entire lead, and clutch on the Injustice Pro Series. We are 1 stop in, 4 to go. 2 online qualifiers in the U.S., some online stuff going on in Europe, Liga Latina. We'll get to those details later. In Canada, you know, ahead right now. So this is the biggest impact. It's going to set the tone. You are going to be the guy to talk about for the next few months, especially as we head into CEO right after this. And it's going to be Green Lantern
up against
Again,
Starfire. We'll see if it is the Green Lantern pick. You saw how well he was just playing with Black Adam, and it is going to be the Green Lantern pick. It's grand final time, guys. Let's hype it up. I want to hear some noise. Yo, son of weekend, I want to hear some noise. Now we're talking.
Wait, which side are you on?
What does it look like, Hal Jordan?
Like your hair begin.
The All-American Lantern right now, super clean. Yeah, I'm gonna button check it up. Make sure that trade is activated. Those bowling balls of hope finding their way across the screen, or will I should say, or hope, depending on the Lantern, you know.
Yeah, you know.
He definitely wears like all of them. Shouts to the gear system once again, giving us these beautiful combinations.
I'll say it. This is awkward.
On this, we could not agree more.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
A little too friendly for my grand finals taste, but starting with the down two as the savagery Gross provides. Jump three to follow up, gets the entirety of the knockdown. Shimmy going for the low, keeping things safe, and huge presence offensively from Gross thus far.
Already, and we saw this matchup just a couple games before and how close it got down to the wire. And we'll see if there's any difference here. We see Gross coming again with a little bit of momentum. Wake up Lip getting absolutely destroyed by Starfire here. And the offense by Tweety is going to be initiated. Even baiting out the air escape. And this is some championship level injustice that we're witnessing.
Full combo damage coming on. Very few projectiles so far. And Tweety with the challenge on that forward dash, lunging right into Gross's mouth. Got that initial combo to set things up, but then Tweety stripped the momentum from him. Great punch there.
And we saw him do the same exact thing against Meter Burn Roll in their last encounter, and how he's able to react to them.
All right, able to keep things meterless, only activating that character power. Gross keeping it safe. Overcharged Lanterns. Ooh, and Tweety just a foot outside of that distance, going for the clash now. It's going to regain health and keep Tweety's back to the wall.
Said lucky indeed. It's so scary to walk back against the Green Lantern player with his forward walk speed alone and able to clip you with that back one at max distance. They got lucky there.
All right, there's the overcharged Lantern, blasting it out in front, looking to catch the forward dash, but luckily for Gross, that bowling ball of will hitting before the Stardust added any more additional damage.
And Gross is making up a little bit of health deficit.
Eats the tail end of that meter burn part. Chase down of the down two, no air dash to escape.
Oh my goodness, that wake up still hitting him even though he was a mile away.
To bait it out, did the neutral jump from far away. And is going to use the advantage of that knockdown to get closer. Tamarinian charge up close. Raw back three for the plus frames, and Tweety actually challenged that.
And a beautiful hit confirm off the 2-2-3 into the lift as well.
Oh, big decision here. Now Gross has a lot of meter advantage. He can spin 2 bars and take an additional 15%, but he doesn't. Elects to keep the bar for combo extension. As we walk towards the corner, chipping it out. Tweety building another bar. Big time with their plus frames. Here's the charge.
Very good patience there by Gross to know that he does have the charge available, even in the plus frames to disrespect. And nice down one by Tweety. And looking for the chip out. He's going to take game number 1. 2 away for this man.
Big time chip damage there. Gross, after spinning the bar on the overcharged Lantern for plus frames, did not have access to a push block.
Beautifully using that huge sweep to start things off, already having the meter lead. And beautiful blow up of the down one by Gross with the back one to go underneath the glitter.
Yeah. Fantastic counterpoint leading out with his max damaging starting string. Oos, full screen, great placement of the Stardust. That character power so fast, it's not reactable.
And this is over half of the health bar gone, and look for the meter that Gross has to try to stop this full screen madness with a couple meter burn roll reads.
All right, trying to corpse hop, a great block on the cross up from Tweety, and a punish on the background bounce. My turn. Meterless goes to send it right back, but a little too early. Massive down two. Okay, we're just going to play around the Batmobile because this is how it works. A little jealous they can't drive it, but why when you can fly? And Gross closing out that life bar. Great sequence and good space control there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tweety wasn't able to get the punish that Gross was able to, which is a full combo on the background bounce off block.
And using the active frames of that fantastic jumping lag attack from the Green Lantern into the corner. Here's the wall. Wake up from Tweety.
Caught the back dash, almost got a meterless. That's a very tight combo to pick up. And now Gross, feeling it, the momentum in his court.
Yeah, and has the clash there is Tweety. 1 bar of life. Gross doing the right thing, getting rid of his clash, and it's just going to need to chip away as much as he can. Trading some zoning tools, wakes up with the bowling ball of hope. All right, punish there on Tweety. Easy dodge, as Gross simply wanted to get rid of that interactive. If it hits, it hits. If not, I'm on my first life bar and had a few hit points to give.
Oh, busts out the EX so fast. And we're not able to get the approach.
And actually combos into it, uses the character power. Now, while Green Lantern's trait is active, his regular straight blast, he can slow it down or speed it up. Slowing it down for the ultimate space control, and as Tweety stands up into it, follows it up with the overcharged Lancer, gets a combo in zoning, and takes game 2.
And now the switch from Tweety going to another very heavy zoner, but one that might be a little bit more effective against Green Lantern. That is Dr. Fate here.
All right, Green Lantern now jumping in, looking for the backdash, immediately canceling, but gets caught right before he can let that back to Gross, continuing the forward momentum into the corner, looking for the cross-up. Here's the throw. Just a little construction, no big deal.
Hey, man, we're dropping bars here in Grand Finals.
All right, unblockable pickup truck. Dr. Fate wanting nothing to do with it. Gross trying to meter burn his way in, but gets denied. Big orb to control the space, and Tweety looking massively comfortable here in the corner.
And this is really good for Tweety if he's able to overcome this matchup. Oh my goodness.
And the bait there, Gross with the forward dash shimmy from about half screen away. Meter burn back 3. And a meter burn back 3 of his own, armoring through Gross's attempt at damage in the corner.
And Gross going back to work here full screen. And on the trade, Tweety able to survive the blast. And Tweety's able to overcome this matchup. He's going to have the advantage in the counter pick 4. If Gross comes off Green Lantern, he's able to go to another character.
Yeah, it takes a few trades for the sake of tying things up. Great idea there for slowing down. Here comes the Dark Magic. You don't want to trade with these enhanced damage projectiles. And Tweety stopping that forward dash, trying to bait out something. There's the back 2 out in neutral. Gross working his way in, keeping things safe. And a great challenge from Tweety, that forward 2. Such a great, quick lunging charge move at around 8 or 9 frames. Gross trying to find the answer, desperately can't.
And Tweety having no bar, he really couldn't go anywhere. But Gross following up in a huge drop, but what a read on it, didn't even punish.
2 hits and swipes a gator at him, you know, for whatever reason necessary. Not a fan of what's going on here at the Slaughter Swamp, but Gross staying alive right in front of Tweety. There's the back 2 canceled into the cliff. Gross looking to press a button in between, but it was not his turn. Gets to the other side, and instead of going for the combo, elects for the reverse throw. Tweety chip damage territory.
Oh, one-on-one, no one coming out, and the wall absorbed it, but the back 2's gonna be out the back 1. Oh my goodness.
Smart stuff there from Tweety, realizing he does have access to the wall, which will negate projectiles if timed right. But that back 2, an entire vertical hitbox going from the ground to the skies above. That beautiful pillar of magic shading Tweety's defense, watching him from the front. And yeah, man, 2 games to 1 Tweety.
Championship point for this young man. Who's gonna get that first hit? Gonna get that first bar, getting shimmied first is Tweety here.
All right, gets a chance now. Is he gonna spin the meter? Yes, he did. Just gained it to the corner we go. 400 damage, nothing to laugh at. And a little too late on that jump. The arc not quite good enough to get through that wake up, but instead, meter burn rolls his way in. Gross wants to stay on the attack as close as possible.
Held it a little bit too long with the Cutles. Let it go immediately, might have gotten a break. Oh my goodness.
He's gonna meter burn it to keep him back in the corner. Here's the forward 3 on the continuation knockdown. What's he gonna do? Great jump over there. Now Gross in the driver's seat. Tweety does have an unblockable interactable to his access, uses it immediately. And here we go, Tweety fighting so well out of the corner throughout the entirety of this tournament, looking right at home.
Now Gross just trying to get any trades here to keep the health lead, but Tweety didn't lose too much there after taking the first bar. The only thing that Tweety doesn't have going for him is resources. I mean, spending the bar right when he gets it, and that might come back to haunt him in the situation right here where he can't even wager anymore.
All right, gonna go for the full combo damage. Gross charging up that meter burn back 3 in case Tweety looks for a wake up. Instead, goes for the back dash, chasing it down.
Oh, and not overcommitting on the string 2. So smart by Tweety. Nice back 2, but overcommit.
And Tweety with the EX healing circle, trying to regain some health, but Gross challenging him at every second. Doesn't get much in the form of regeneration, but chip damage territory. And Gross forcing it to game 5, looking for the reset. Tweety looking to close things out. 1 game to determine the, dare I say it? No, I'm not gonna say it. Fate of the matchup. Lift.
This man was looking for a shimmy on top of a shimmy. The layers, the meta, the neutral right now. And he's gonna put out the meter
All right,
burn orb.
3 seconds with that meter burn orb on the screen. Ghost is gonna play it out. Gets to jump in.
Beautiful walk back by Gross, being out of that back 2 range. Didn't get the punish this time around. That's okay. A lot of reads that these guys are trying to make up and close and personal with the meter burns.
And Gross with the chase down now, walks to the corner, doesn't challenge the jump in. That fake jumping 3, that ball of magic coming from both fists, so great. He's gonna get the full combo now.
This is a much better position here for Tweedy. Full screen, has the orbs to play with, but now he's out of resources. That's the one thing I've seen in the past, 2 games straight, is Tweedy being out of resources and is back to the corner.
Plus frames now, no challenge. Playing it safe. Tweedy giving Gross a lot of respect here, but challenges the plus frames. He's gonna catch him with the extended lift. Meter burn, is this enough to close out the first health bar? Meter burns it to ensure with that enhanced damage.
1 health bar away from a reset here. Injustice 2, but Tweedy might have something else to say about it in the back 2. He did recover from the orb in time.
All right, now the pressure heating up, cooking inside the soul of both of these men as Gross looking for the reset. Tweedy looking to close the door on combo breaker and defend the Midwest.
Back 2 gonna get the conversion, sets that full screen, and Gross gonna do it before he's gonna be put there.
And that is a fantastic flash. That might have been his only opportunity to get it. And with 3 bars of meter, he's gonna have time to build it back and essentially start with a brand new health bar.
Corner we are. Tweedy this time does have a bar around.
And the down 2,
okay.
savagery, and you know what? Tweedy's gonna do the same thing. He wants the separation. Forget Gross and his combos and setups. 1 bar, no big deal. You can have full health too, but now it's just straight up. No breakers available for either one of these gentlemen. And the down 2.
Another
Reads,
one.
heavy reads coming into play from this point out.
They were so effective against Sonic Fox, and now against Tweedy, couple of savage ones indeed. Almost caught another down 1 whiff by Tweedy. This is down to the wire, both even health. And Tweedy spending the bar as he gets it. Is that going to come back to hunt him? That's another one, though, off the back 2 conversion.
Meter burn rolls his way in, doesn't try for the anti-air attempt, but catches the leg. Gross now working his way towards victory here in this first set, looking for the grand finals reset.
Off the knockdown, it's going to be in the mix. Meter burn Gator and get back to the ground.
Oh, getting close down towards the end now, blocked successfully. Meter burn back 3, trying to take something down with this shimmy. If he can complete this combo, this should be it. No air escape available for Tweedy, and that is it. Gross on the reset.
Let's go. The crowd going crazy. We're going to get some more Justice 2 right now.
All right, the Florida boys in the building trying to bring yet another major trophy back home to the great Sunshine State. Tweedy again making the trip from Indianapolis, trying to defend the Midwest.
No overcommit again by Tweedy. Keep it nice and safe. Luckily, not a lot of recovery there from Gross. Just trying to make a lot of great reads with the down 2s and savagely at that.
Yeah, we're seeing great spacing from Tweedy here on display. Very tight-knit matches. We saw a 3-2 in the first set. Dare it be another one? I'm not entirely sure, but towards the card, just in range for that 4-2 to connect. Great spacing again from Tweedy, dealing with this corner pressure ever so pleasantly.
I'm not even sure Gross knew what side that hit on. The conversion going off in outer space. He's gonna be able to cover off this. Oh my goodness.
Stop it. What is this?
We're swagging.
Yeah, okay, Gross. Oh my God, jumping over the wake up, baited. Meter burn's gonna stay in the corner, and Gross continuing, working Tweedy to his mind's limits.
Message sent so far. Back 1 says, don't even press a button against me right now. Everything is working, and they're actually crossed up. Are you kidding me?
You want to talk momentum? And what a grand finals reset can do to a man, Gross following up, just damaging Tweedy's spirit. And what seemed like the massive comfortability in the corner looked like a clinic. Gross having his way. Unblockable pickup truck. What's good?
And Gross completely content with all of these trades. Full screen. That's just going to build on his health lead going into this final health bar of his and Tweedy's right now, who's hanging on by a thread. He's going to get a little bit of health here in the orb, and I like that Gross started to close the gap so that he doesn't sit there too long and heal up.
Oh, and got another healing orb out. Unfortunately, Gross is just going to forward dash to push him away from it. Here's the throw. Back to the wall now. Great usage of the resources from Tweedy, but doesn't have a bar to meter burn on that glyph to get the extended combo.
And that's been the story of this grand finals for me, KP, is that Tweedy, once he gets the resources, spends them. And he finds himself in these situations where even if he wagers and has no air escape, it's just not there for him. Even there, getting the bar, spending it immediately.
Very questionable there. Down 1 into the bounce cancel. Looking for Gross to counter poke. I understand the levels of Yomi, but man, he has no meter now, and every trade is going to work in Gross's favor. The bowling ball of will coming to Gross's defense and baits it out. The momentum continues. Gross up 1-0 in the driver's seat as Sonic comes to his aid. The 30-second countdown on.
Giving Tweedy a taste of his own medicine, though, with reacting to the meter burn rolls forward and having a button there sitting there waiting for him.
Yo, let me just give some props. I don't know if y'all saw that, but Rick, the Hado, T.O. Combo Breaker, just jumped on the stage faster than I ever have, and I've jumped on a bunch of stages to yank people out for coaching. What a god. He should give himself a trophy, and we'd all be okay with it.
I just saw Rick RKO box off the stage. It was beautiful.
All right, turn my head and right back in is Starfire in the middle of a combo. Yellow Lantern now and Tweedy waking up Raw. Gross is definitely in his head, trying to figure things out.
And the switch to Starfire here for Tweedy, whose back is finally against the wall. Gross, for the first time in set, has a true lead.
Oh, and paints it out. Doesn't quite get a massive damage punish, but we'll take it. You know, it's better than getting thrown into the corner and forced to deal with Starfire and Tweedy's great, you know, space control so far. Here is the punish on the Stardust. Complete.
And you mentioned earlier he actually did not end that same exact situation with the lift for the reversal of position, and now the tournament's on the line, he's actually able to do it on the fly. Oh, not getting damage on the bowling ball, so I'm pretty sure Gross is a little bit shaking his head on that one. And back to full screen he goes. Tweedy slowly inching his way back into this match. That seems to be the story of Starfire, just chipping and clawing her way into matches. Straight hits, not a lot of combos.
And a little too far out for the whip punish there. That Tamarinian charge coming in handy. Doesn't have the character power to extend with damage-wise. And great usage of that jump three. Tweedy keeping Gross away, not making the same mistake twice. I love the adaptation.
Oh my goodness.
And Gross not even going to attempt to come back. Tweedy getting some of that mental fight back now. Gross gonna take a breather here at the character select screen, tying things up at 1-1.
Definitely thinking things out. Is he? So he's gonna stick it out with Green Lantern. I have expected a change there. Black Adam has some great tools to deal with Starfire. Again, the mobility and the threat at full screen. And with Green Lantern, he's relying on the meter burn roll reads and simply trying to walk down an opponent that can chip him out to death. I mean, we saw him try to make some meter burn roll reads and some forward dashes there at the end, and he got burned for them, walking into some of those active projectiles in the entire game.
Wow, and almost outside of the range. Instead, eats that unblockable from the top. Great notice for Tweedy to keep the distance in front of him, covered with that Stardust. And the meter burn back three. The challenge is Gross approach.
So much chip damage. Tweedy looking much better with another switch in this tournament. So many characters in this man's arsenal.
Look at the respect for both these men. Catches him on his landing frames before he can successfully hit the ground. What side was that on? The winning side.
Oh my goodness, is he going for some damage?
Stop it. 475.
Oh, very good. Fair by Gross. Just a swing, but another charge by Tweedy. And he has a health lead all over again.
Wow, dash is in very risky there. And then meter burn 4-3 using the armor and Gross with the clash immediately.
I like how Tweedy, he's been a little stubborn, trying to go for meter burn forward and back threes this entire set, and they're starting to pay off. He's actually stuck to it. He's believed.
All right, bowling ball coming out and the meter burn.
Tying us up once again. Can the set get any closer here?
I mean, it wouldn't be a grand finals any other way, man. You gotta have it this close. Bowling ball staying out of the range, just blocking the splash damage off that interactable, but man, that character power coming in handy. Big whiff punish here. So much recovery on that whiff throw attempt from Starfire. Gross is gonna carry towards the corner. Now Starfire has access to some interactables, and that should be the punish. No.
A lot of chip damage and a great way to build the space. They need a press. What a crouch from Gross and punish with the lift.
Is something distracting you?
I like my head in the clouds.
We're going back to full screen. This is what Tweedy wants. Wow, immediate presence of mind by Gross to forward dash there.
Oh, and a little too early on that jump. Is going to catch the tail end of that projectile. Great job of mixing it up from Tweedy. Gross looking for a way to come in. And no, big time whiff, but just outside of range. Tweedy forcing his way in. Now looking for chip.
Oh, here we go. Tweedy, another championship point now.
Couldn't close the door the first time out. Gross is going to hit rematch. We're going to stay here in the back cave. Championship point again for Tweedy, and what a ballsy jump towards the interactable.
But Gross to draw first blood here, and he's already got a couple of hits on Tweedy.
Yeah, Tweedy taking some big risks back-to-back early. Does technically have a game to give. Looking to close the door out early. Gets the full combo damage off of here, 348 damage. Beautiful stuff, pushing him out.
And didn't spend all the trait. He wanted to save some for this zoning. That was so smart by Tweety. And he even added on possibly more damage on the chip that he just put on. And out of nowhere, 2 hits later, and Tweety regains the lead.
All right, chip damage now. Looking for the back 3, trying to catch Gross's attempt. Wow, and catches her from the charge. Very fortunate situation. One side, great block from Tweety. All right, and the trade works out in his favor. He's able to wipe Gross's health bar, force him out to play. Maybe looking for a clash early on. We don't know that momentum. You know, Gross likes to get rid of it early and regain as much as he can. And great punish of the meter burn roll there. Tweety protecting his front. His Stardust placement is actually ridiculous. The kid knows exactly where Gross wants to be forward momentum-wise. Just dodging back and forth in the neutral as Gross ties things up here.
Having something sitting there waiting for him. Okay, Gross.
Why do you not yield?
Saving the best for last.
They definitely are teasing us with this back and forth flurry of grand finals matches. Back 3 Raw, challenge with Stardust, more chip damage. And Gross in big trouble now. Can't take much more of that. Back 1, excuse me, to challenge it. Tweety's had enough.
Oh, charge getting him out of dodge, so far away. And look at the chip damage adding up for Tweety here. Trying to take Combo Breaker right now.
Oh, and no punish there. Didn't go for the extended one. Unblockable now. Gross, what is it gonna be? No bar for Tweety, but he whiffs. Gonna set himself up now for the combo. Into the corner setup we go. 1 mixed in a dream.
And the charge is gonna do it.
Tweety wakes up, and I believe the wake up cross Gross up. Tweety, your Combo Breaker 2018 champion. Hard work, dedication, and a lot of belief and confidence. And the trophy stays here in the Midwest. No coast, no kings. A great start to season 2. And yeah, sure, let's just look at the bracket. We know who won. Yeah, great job.
Oh my goodness.
We're alive.
Oh, hi guys, my bad. I got the bracket right here. One of, if not the best Injustice tournament I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think it's the best. Free.
Free.
No question.
No question. That was ridiculous. We are going to get all of these finalists on the stage, and every single one of them has earned their spot, and every single one of them could have won this event. That's just how close the competition was, but your champion today is Tweety with, I mean, making a statement before the tournament, coming here, proving it. You guys might want to check Twitter later.
He said he is the best. Facts. He just won.
He just won, guys.
When the leaderboard comes out, when it's updated, it's going to say first place, Noble Tweety. Everybody else hold that. The man marching towards the IPS Season 2 finals, looking to put a shake in the status quo of the Sonic, Samij, Dragon, and Theo, you know, hierarchy that just runs everything.
Yep.
He said it's no longer Season 1. He brought his character, Starfire, coming out in the Grand Finals. Pretty even matchup there with Green Lantern. Simply outplayed there in the Tamarinian charge, getting the job done to select.
There's nothing out there. There's nothing no one could say, right? Everyone, everyone was here.
Absolutely not.
Every single person on the globe pretty much was here for this event.
Gotta hold that.
And you gotta hold
everybody.
All right, guys.
All right, we're gonna hit it to the stage with the top 8.
For the top 8, from left to right, KP, would you like to do the honor?
All right, coming in 7th place, the young kid all the way out from Las Vegas, Nevada, representing Nodal is Rewind.
Y'all better make some noise!
All right. Also tied in 7th, representing Echo Fox, the kid from Houston, Texas. Give it up for Scar. Yeah, he gave us the quick little thumbs up. I don't know how I feel about that. You take the 5th place.
All right, 5th place, Silverai. Also tied for 5th place, Biohazard.
And the other form of Canada, XO Until We Overdose, representing Toronto all day. Give it up for Gun Show.
And in 3rd place, kind of shocking, is Sonic Fox.
Is he sad? Is that a sad face? He put it on the nose. You pick that up right now. Right now, Sonic. All right, and in 2nd place, giving us a formidable showing, giving Tweety all he can handle, my boy, my brother, Florida Boys, one time for Gross.
All right, and your Combo Breaker 2018 Injustice Pro Series event number 1 champion, Noble Tweedy. The best on the globe today, KP.
Oh, he definitely is. I'm not entirely sure he knows he won. He's just kind of holding the trophy like, yeah, it's no big deal. You're actually God right now. You should be popping off.
Just another day at the office for him.
Drop that kissy verse. Drop that kissy verse.
All right, thank you all for joining us for the Injustice Pro Series start here at Combo Breaker 2016. New faces, new champions. Tweedy setting the pace for what's sure to be an action-packed season full of upsets. You can follow me on Twitter at Katana Prime. This is my good buddy. Thank you very much for joining me, Mr. Aquaman. Spell it out every time. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the night.
Oh, hold on, KP.
What's up?
I have a gift for everyone that's actually at home watching.
Really?
I have to be a part of a series called War of the Gods.
Okay.
And we got a little something for you guys.
All right, cool.